Alright. Let the stream get like truly started. Yes, it started, but like a chance to.
Okay. Hello?
Hello. Can you see?
Okay. No.
Oh, fun.
Wait. Give me 2 seconds. Now I can.
Perfect. I can also see what you see.
It's weird. Oh, hey.
Is that a granite tabletop?
No, that is a desk.
Is it granite?
Not really.
Is it faux granite?
I think it is, desk material.
What is your desk made out of? Desk.
Desk.
Yeah, yes, the floor here is made of floor.
That's the first thing that came to my mind, too.
Alright. Let's see if I can start this game. Still 2 minutes. Okay, solid. I'm glad to know that that won't be seen by anyone.
What, my desk? Okay.
Alright. Oh my god, 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna assume. Perfect, okay. As a spectator. Jesus Christ. Alright. I'm officially a spectator.
What have you been?
And you said
like,
the
rest
first
of the
map
time?
is cafe, right?
No, the first
No,
map
I've actually
is
been like the
consulate.
Oh, okay. No, I've secretly been the sixth. I mean, an 11th player secretly
Oh.
every other game before this one.
Wow. You just,
Yeah, no, right?
like, make a...
Just in
make
the background.
a bribe with one of the teams? Or...
No, I made a bribe with
does it
Ubisoft
work?
to like let me, to let me be the 11th player.
I mean, that doesn't really seem too fair. How'd you make that work out?
Oh, it just happened. Oh man, Zedley Effie is a very, very popular.
Yeah, it's... see
Oh
that.
no. Which one is it?
Oh my god. There's a lot of deadly birds.
Oh, right? Can we just talk about that?
Right, does he have more than one tag posted?
I'm gonna ask him. Okay, so Zen Blood. That
Oh,
one should
it's
be.
an I. That's why.
Is it an
Unless you already
I?
ripped it.
Oh my god.
Yep. Hey, there he is.
Got it. There it is.
Oh man.
There it is. Whew.
Actually fix it too, because last time I remember
Right.
seeing his gamer tag, it was lowercase FE.
Well, you know, capitalization, punctuation, none of that really matters when it comes to gamer tags.
Look, Xbox is a
And you
world
said that
of
the
proper grammar.
consulate.
Yep.
All right. So, good evening, everyone. Now, that was a very rough start. Just a lot of issues. A lot of issues with Twitch in the background. But point is, whatever. We are here, and we have a great game for you tonight. It's playoffs, everyone. Hello, I am Loopy. You probably recognize me, but this is my first playoff game. We had a great playoff game last night that was between Element 111 and drawing a blank. Beach, help me here.
MMG Void, who was the winner.
MMG Void. Yes, an MMG Void 1-2-0. And my co-host Beach, to say hello to the people. Beach.
Hello, once again. Good to be back.
Yeah, right. He casted that first playoff game, so he is here for his second run around in the playoff casting, and later this week we have a bunch more playoff games, so everyone should be looking forward to that. But here and now we have the second game of the Ventures playoffs, and this is going to be Falcon versus Aviate. Not Alleviate. Aviate. Come on, Loopy. Speak words. This is going to be first Consulate, second Cafe, and if we go to the decider, which I hope we do, because the third map is Coastline, which is personally one of my favorite maps. I love Coastline. I don't know about you, Beach.
I mean, yeah, Coastline
I love Coastline.
really fun to watch and really fun to play. It's definitely one of the more exciting maps, for sure.
But we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. First map,
Yes.
like I said, is Consulate. Consulate, if you ask me, not so much of an exciting map, but it's definitely an interesting one. All three floors are viable. All four sites are viable. It'd be a weird play to see the what is still, as far as I'm concerned, referred to as the new site, even though now it's been around for close to a year. It will forever be the new site to me, but the split site, I'll call it that to be official. Yep. The split site, it is viable because of that staircase that does connect them so intrinsically, but it is still a split site, which makes it very hard to defend. So I would be sort of hard pressed to see it here tonight, but it is still there. It is a possibility. What do you think?
I think Consulate, one of the least played maps in competitive this year, among collective teams, of course. I think it was only played like once or twice during the season, so not really much familiarity.
I mean, maybe they were stockpiling it, saving it for
that is true.
Playoffs.
That is true.
Looking at UT, looking at you, Damage, calling you out. Consulate's a good map. Can't see chat, so if he's in Twitch, I know he's probably saying something. But I cannot see Twitch.
I'll be perusing the chat for you. It's good job.
Yes, I better say Beach will be perusing the chat. He always does. So if you want to say something, try to catch his eye.
Don't insult me, please.
Don't insult me. Man. All right, and everyone is ready. I got a message in Discord, so I will begin this. Now, fans, I'm hoping to see that hard breach.
Yep.
It will work one day, Beach. One day it will work.
It didn't happen yesterday, so I was mega sad. But hopefully today, things change. Of course, with the garage site being one of the more picked sites in this map, maybe we'll see possibly a thermite ban.
I was thinking a ban,
Nomad.
but it will be a nomad. So those staircases that we were talking about, most of them are full staircases. I think there's only one half staircase on the map. Actually, no, I think they're all full staircases. So they all go from top to bottom, and so that does give the defense a lot of maneuverability. But there are only 3 of them, so Nomad able to cut off 3 of the sites. No hard breach ban. Sad face.
No.
Nomad being able to cut off, having 3 air jabs, can cut off all of their rotates between the floors. Now that being taken off the board is very beneficial to the to the defensive team. Makes sense for that. Capitao ban, very interesting. A lot of area control with that. I'm curious to see sort of kind of into the logic behind that one. Mira for that bottom site you were talking about, very, very popular down there. And she does get some play on the top floor, but I think it's definitely more for that garage site. Who do you think the last ban will be? I'm thinking of Valkyrie.
Yeah, I was about to just say Valkyrie, or possibly maybe we'll see a denial ban. Maybe Cade, make that
I could see that
wall easier for garage to be open. And yep,
there it is. Beach with the call. Kaid will also be taken off the board. One of the wall deniers, ever since his buff, he has been a pretty big force to be reckoned with. Not that he has ever slacked. He's been good since release, but that buff, all it did was make him even better. So
more viable, yeah.
No question. Yeah. So not surprising to see that kind of a ban. First round, we will be defending the top floor. That is definitely the more popular site. We will be seeing both Gridlock and Maestro, which are both interesting picks, I think, on this site. This site's a little bit harder to hard anchor on. Set on your camera for a good portion, because a lot of the areas, if you're not careful, can easily have walls, floor, or ceilings opened up on you, and you're able to be shot or naded or any of the sort. So just a little bit harder of a site to have that, hard anchor. There's nowhere truly safe for them to sit. So so the Maestro ban a little bit interesting. I mean, not ban, Maestro ban a little interesting. Nothing too crazy though. Gridlock probably trying to replace that Nomad. She does still have 3 track singers, so that will work for those 3 staircases. I think they are all full staircases. So that one goes all the way down. I know this one goes all the way down, and I know this one goes all the way down. Yeah, I don't think there's a single half staircase. I think they're all full staircases.
Yep. I mean, one is a little detached, spiral, but it's still
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, no, but it's pretty much
5 seconds remaining.
interesting. Some more interesting reinforcements going out. And a hole here. Usually you do see this corner fully reinforced, but not this time around. Interesting play. Ignore this, just checking out some skins. We do also have a Mozzie, which is interesting. I'm excited to see that. Legion for that denial. We have smoke for the last second plant. Jaeger for Jaeger. I mean, need I say more? Need I say more? Sort of a slow. No one's entered the building, and we're or about a minute in, 45 seconds, and no one's even entered the building. And this is the first attention of admin that we've seen. Admin has been uncontested so far. Maestro is getting droned. Gridlock will move in. Very aggressive play, and she will be shot through the wall, but that 3 armorness, she does not sustain too much damage. Now more people are entering admin, and it is attacker control of admin. And the defense, though, is just holding steady. They are watching the Jaeger and Maestro down below. Maestro on the roam. Interesting play. This is what I mean about being a little bit harder to have that. Ooh. And it will be the roaming Maestro to get a kill with the red dot as well. Red dot warrior. Jaeger will be getting into a little bit of conflict. Maestro does get shot by thermite.
Drop the diffuser.
Legion gets 1. through that hole, which is very unique. But Jaeger will fall as well. Gridlock able to just drop bullets and will be taken out by the side. Oh no, it will be the Gridlock on top. A lot of very injured on attack, but it is even man count of 3-3. But health is an advantage of the defense, and especially with the smoke still on the board, those low health does not bode well for them. But they are forced out of projector. Defenders are forced out of projector, but Maestro is still on top of those spiral stairs. They are not doing anything about it. I don't even know if they know he's still there. No, they don't. Not an idea. That is a second kill for Maestro. And he will rotate, smart play, but he will rotate from behind, trying to catch them even more off guard. This is truly a roaming Maestro here, ladies and gentlemen.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Loading new magazine!
And that will be the Zofia falling, and it'll be all up the bus going against the Maestro, and Maestro will win that fight. 3K for the roaming Maestro. What an interesting first round. That is probably the first time I've seen a roaming Maestro in League. Like, I've seen it in ranked.
Definitely the red dot warrior. Wow, I can't believe Falcon wasn't aware of where that Maestro was and just allowed him to pick apart everybody on their team pretty much. It seemed like they had meeting control, like you said, you know, pushed everyone out, but just the Maestro holding the angle was just too much for them to even, like, just too much for Falcon to overcome.
Yeah, no, but the roaming Maestro, it's what a strategy. I mean, you know, as someone I know says, it's not stupid if it works, right? It's not, and it's not. It's an unusual play, and sometimes those unusual plays are what you need to win. You know, catch the enemy team by surprise. Also, guys, tell you, he was rocking the Pro League Maestro that whole last round. Very bright, very bright. Man wasn't even trying to hide.
Maybe they gave him a little step.
They gave him a stat. He's like a peacock. His bright colors confuse the opponent. And there's that Valkyrie we were talking about, maybe getting banned, doing what? Oh, I think that's her other legendary, Deagle. I have the Smack Daddy. I prefer the Smack Daddy.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Yeah, I think I have this legendary as well. Oh, going for
the Smack Daddy or it's nothing. The late reinforcement. Oh. Sledge, do it. Sledge, do it. Just do it. Pre-fire the door.
Loading mag!
All you have to do is pre-fire the door. All you had to do. But it does look like Valkyrie is locked in a position. She's still reinforcing hatches. But it does look like her life will be forfeit with that hatch closed. There's no way for her to rotate out. I don't think this. Now she's getting Valkyrie phone call. This is.
Flashbang away.
This does not bode well for this Valkyrie. But she's wasting a ton of time. It's still about a minute left. But she will be dropped, and that is an easy phone pickup as well for Dokkaebi. Cameras now in the hands of the attacker. Oh, he's opening the hatch. I'm trying to go thermite.
Attackers have dropped the bomb. Attackers have recovered their
I'm not too
diffuser.
sure what is going on
Bomb
here. A little bit
located
of
by
BM.
attackers.
I'm assuming he's
Bomb
trying to.
diffuser
I'm
has been
assuming
dropped.
they're
Attackers
trying to
recovered the
destroy
diffuser.
the C4 that's beeping to get better
Okay.
sound. I'm assuming.
Just disrespecting the corpse of Valkyrie there.
That was one Maestro camera to fall. And garage door will be open, but because they did use one on the hatch, there will only be that third panel that's open. That's you know, usually if you're only gonna use one on the garage door, you open up the middle panel, like panel number 2. But I don't know. They went with panel number 3. Interesting play. And Doc showing why you open up panel number
Attackers
1,
recovered the bomb diffuser.
because that angle would not be allowed if open, but unfortunately it is not. That is a very interesting shield as well. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, it does definitely protect the white pipes peak and also people from the blue hall. So I really like it.
The attackers bomb.
You know, something we didn't mention is they have both a Echo and a Maestro, and they are absolutely taking full advantage of all of that surveillance. And they're now. Oh my God! It's gonna be a plant. Is the Echo in a position to stop this? It is. The Echo is in a position to stop this, but they have enough time to plant through the Echoes.
15 seconds to go.
And there's only 2 of them left. One's upstairs.
10 seconds to go. Attackers are activating.
Dokkaebi will fall to the Jaeger, but Diffuser does go down. It is now a 2v3, but they do have garage open. Gridlocks are down all over the site. One is outside. They have a good cross, and it is all up to the Jaeger. Sorry, I said 2v3. I meant to say 1v3. This is... Jaeger should have gone for the planter, not for the Dokkaebi in bathroom, but one does not know in those moments. You can only make the best call that you can only make the best prediction you can. Gridlock will tag Jaeger, and Jaeger will fall. That is attackers taking round 2. That car is on fire. Good shot. Good shot. Ooh. Now, much more even round on the side of attack. You know, everyone sort of pulling their weight. No big 3Ks that time from unusual plays.
Yeah, I think one big thing that set back the defenders there was the obvious Valkyrie replacing or reinforcing those hatches way too late and costing her life really early around in the round.
Not only her life, but because and the
cameras too.
They gave up cameras, right? So Valkyrie working hard against herself. That was all of their intel stolen, and I do know that they were able to easily. They knew where all of the Maestro cameras were, and they took them out very quickly. And so there was no Maestro cameras for the plant denial. They only had the one Echo drone in position to stop anything, and they just planted through it. Which is, you know, what you doing?
Attackers have located a bomb.
So. Look at this. They're getting the hatches bright and early this time.
Different operator too this time as well.
Yeah, right. Same player though. Can we talk about that? Same player.
5 seconds to go. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
They are making full use of Maestro's destructibility with both his impacts and Bailiff shotgun pistol. I will say, Aviate takes a long time to prepare. I mean, they're still 20 seconds in, and Maestro still is holding one of his evil eyes, and is still manipulating the site. I'm not sure I really agree with that.
Arts and crafts.
A little... Yeah, is that piece right there? Yep, got it. Nailed it.
Oh.
Sledge gets one. That's top floor. That is Mozzie down yet again. That is Zen down yet again. Very early in the round. This time, though, no Dokkaebi on the field, so there will be no lost cameras, but I'm not sure how many drones Mozzie had, but those will be now gone.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
It does look like they're doing a full top-down clear, which is an interesting play. Yes, it does. They are doing a full top-down clear, but that is all the roamers now gone. The rest of them, I actually don't know where... Oh, yeah, you're just... Okay.
We do... never mind. I was just about to say Maestro is going to attempt to go on the roam once again, but gets shut down right away.
Drop the diffuser.
Oof.
Ooh! Doc does get one, not the Zofia. He gets the Gridlock, which is probably a bigger loss for defense. That could... But neither Zofia nor Gridlock could use their utility, so it's a big loss either way. Doc does take a little bit of damage. Oh, no, he didn't take any damage. Never mind. That first panel number 3 gets opened yet again, and just Doc showing the world what he can do with that MP5. And another one will peek him, and that will be another head off. Another triple kill. For, I am not even going to try to pronounce that. But another triple kill. And the defenders are just holding steady. The attackers seeming to be stalling out. They do know that Jaeger's here, but they don't really know exactly where. And Jaeger will take out the Zofia. And it is now... Oh no, they traded! Well then. You know what? 1v2 for Sledge with 30 seconds left on the clock. Diffuser is in hand. I'm not sure if this is winnable. And Doc getting his 4th kill of the round. Getting everything but that trade from Jaeger. Absolutely showing what that MP5 can do.
Beautiful round from Doc. I believe from the name Vix, that's what it looks like to me at least. Just for future reference. But I don't know what the attackers were thinking, peeking one of the defenders with an ACOG just over and over when he's constantly taking out your team. It's just another small mistake from Falcon that cost them.
Oh, absolutely. Just unfortunate.
We do have a 6-pick from the Echo to the Mute, though. So maybe trying to play some mind games here. But the attackers also 6-picking.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
they're not
bombs as
buying
they
it.
can.
Nope, not at all. The Dokkaebi I thought was super helpful, the attacker they brought it, and they were able to tell where everyone was. I think maybe the reason why I say that is because they were able to get their hands on Valkyrie's phone so early on. But if they brought a Dokkaebi though, that second attacking round, they could have done it again because the Aussie fell so fast.
Some things to think about
10
from
seconds
Falcon.
to insertion.
So, yeah, absolutely.
5 seconds to
I
insertion.
think Aviate needs to... Someone, like, they can't have someone dying so early on. Both teams looking a little top-heavy. We have 4 and 3 on the side of Falcon and a 6 on the side of Aviate. Ooh, we have a Ying. I didn't see that. I like that.
Activating drone.
Vix back on that dock. Mute. Leave. Alright. Alright. Jaeger in the basement. Ying already an admin. This is much faster than their first attack on the top floor. And it looks like they are refusing to be caught off guard by the Maestro again. Refusing to be caught off guard. Very good change from them. Oh, I think that the Maestro and the dog
Bomb has been located.
because I think the 2 Vs are messing with me. Well, point is. Alright. So we do have on these on the balcony windows, we do have Dokkaebi playing these. This is a good rotation cut. And it almost gets the Legion. Legion is minuscule health. But he's pushing aggressively. Gets 1! Takes over Spiral Stairs. Jaeger there to back him up.
Has been dropped.
Oh, and that will be Mute getting a second one. And Zofia on minuscule health. Dokkaebi and Gang still full, but it's 1v4. Now it's a 2v4. 1v4. 2v4.
Attackers recovered the
Legion will tag. Legion will tag the Ying. It's not enough to cause any severe damage. Legion has been killed by Doc. The Doc has been such a good pick this game ever since they started picking it up. Doc will fall. Dokkaebi is now in sight. Dokkaebi will get 2!
Deploying
Legion
code.
in a perfect cross. But will get called, and it has to abandon. They have full site control. Neither one is even on the top floor right now.
In position.
If Ying plants,
Lights on.
Ying is now officially going for the
Bomb
plant.
located by attackers.
No more logic bombs in the hand of Dokkaebi.
15 seconds left. Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
This is anyway. Ying getting taken out by the Ying! What a shot! And it will be Dokkaebi falling to the Legion, and that will be a counter defuse. And that, what a clutch!
Bomb diffuser
By
disabled
Aviate.
by defenders.
Definitely looked
Bomb
like it was going to be in the
defusing
attacker's
failed.
favor for there
Defenders
for a
win.
second, but wow, what a comeback from Aviate there.
It was-
I mean,
No, see what happened is that was dominantly in the defender's hand. It was 4v2. Then Dokkaebi just walked into sight, getting 2 kills, and said, "This is mine now." Dropped her second logic bomb. Forced both the Jaeger and not Jackal. Jackal's being picked. The Legion and the Jaeger off from the positions they were holding, allowing the plant to go down. And like you said, I think for a second there it really was in the attacker's favor. But they just couldn't hold on to it. Ying missed her shots on the Jaeger, and I can't tell you what happened between the Legion and Dokkaebi. But Dokkaebi was very hurt. We will see a Castle being chosen over Mozzie, and we have Gridlock being chosen over Fuse. I assumed that Fuse was going to be a 6 pick, but we do have a Jackal on the board, and Hibana will be making her first appearance of the game as well.
Attackers need to locate
Yeah.
and defuse bombs.
with the lack of hard breach ban, everyone's available, folks. So just make sure you put your hard breaches.
Bomb located by attackers.
This PSA has been... oh, God. This PSA has been brought to you by...
Please just one time, just one hard breach ban. God.
Make it so that both of us, make sure that both of us are casting. It has to be like, you know, it's like a ride or die thing.
10 seconds to go.
God,
Yeah,
I'm
5 seconds
really not
remaining.
liking the art.
And that was one of my best drawings, and you just disrespected it.
SMH. It
But one thing,
looks like Maestro will be sitting upstairs again. They really
And-
love this roaming Maestro.
barricading himself a couple of doorways to make sure he's okay.
Sword is barricaded!
Maestro
Man.
going full on roam. Wow. Okay.
You know what? I love it. I really do. It sort of works for them. It's very unique. It works for them. PDW also being chosen. Another interesting
Enemy
pick.
spotted. Second floor.
Oh, it looks like it's a very fast hunt though. Castle is in, and so is Gridlock.
Reloading! Cover me!
Maestro easily taken out. Maybe the roaming Maestro was a one-time thing. Maybe. Does look like the Castle is also. All 5 attackers are on the top floor right now. It is mid floor, which the middle floor, if you can take control of that top floor, does give you pretty hard control over lobby. Does give you pretty uncontested control over lobby. But
Drone ready.
interesting. One Gridlock is out.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Good pings through the floor. And he will tag the Doc. The Doc will fall. To Hibana, though. Echo is still
Attackers
on the
recovered
board, and
the
there's a minute
diffuser.
17 seconds left on the clock. That is Gridlock down, and that is Castle getting the first kill for the defenders, fighting back. It is. They are up 3-1. So a win here would make them win the half. But not so easily swayed. Attackers will fight back again, and Plant is going down. It is all up to this Castle and
Attackers are
Jaeger.
activating
Neither
the
one
bomb
anywhere
diffuser.
near the site. Just trying to Pre-fire from Castle will not hit its shots. Does get him. And Jaeger not doing enough damage to one either. And that will be Cabana taking out the Castle. That's an interesting fight. That is a triple kill. Oh, that will be
Iron
a
sights.
quad. Iron sights bearing 9. I don't know if it still works, but at least a while back, if you ran iron sights on the bearing 9, it actually decreased its recoil. I don't really know why, but it did. I don't know if that's still a thing.
Do you remember that?
Maybe they just, after using it for so long, they got used to the iron sights. Who knows? I personally love me a reflex on the bearing 9.
It's definitely hard to control, but hey, if you're good with it, then definitely go with it. It's practically a pocket submachine gun, so definitely viable in pretty much any situation.
So Tachanka was picked, straight up picked.
Man,
Will be 6th picked
Oh.
to Cav.
second
But they
Cav in
were-
playoffs.
They will pick. That comment last night really killed me. Well, I mean, it's the first one in playoffs. It's like, well, you're not wrong. It's like, you're not wrong. Also, Gridlock this time. So last round we saw Fuse. I don't know if it was last round, but one of these rounds we saw Fuse picked Gridlock. This time we saw Gridlock pick Fuse. Interesting.
I think
Attackers have discovered the
they're
location of the bomb.
anticipating a garage play, which they would be correct, and possibly could be placing those cluster charges in on the piano floor to maybe get a lot of utility out from garage, or possibly flush a couple of defenders out from their positions. It's a decent play.
We do have that Cav you were talking about.
10 seconds remaining.
So for interrogation.
Interrogation!
5 seconds left before insertion.
I'm gonna wake up my. All I'm saying. If there's an interrogation, I'm gonna wake up my neighbors.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
I'm pretty sure they'd be excited
None
to
of
do
it.
that.
I just randomly like interrogation through the wall. They start repeating it. It's like we went. Looks like they're gonna go back with this top-down clear again. I mean, if it works for them, it works. And we do have the Cav up top, and getting rid of her will be beneficial, but she does drop down. And goes immediately back up. She is refusing to drop her footsteps anywhere. She's crawling, ladies and gentlemen.
Amazing game.
And that is gonna be enough to scare her back to site.
Yeah.
She's gonna go back to site and grab some Doc.
Already active.
Drone is a go.
I'm sure she will come back out of sight. But yeah, Doc will use 2 stims on her. Putting her to practically full health. I doubt she'll go back to the 3rd floor, but she will not stay in the basement. She does get droned out, and very scared. This Caveira being very worried of the drone work right now. Oh, and that will be the Jaeger who falls. That was the other roamer. Good rotation. Good holding the flank and rotation. The sledge. Good patience.
Scanning.
And that will be the cat falling at. Oh no, that was even worse. That's the Echo falling. The Echo is now off the field. Maestro is still alive.
Attackers recovered the bomb
And-
diffuser.
there we go. And those. Both taking about even damage, but Doc can't get himself back up. Whereas I keep him behind. That is Doc's last stim though, and Doc really starting to feel the pressure. A lot of walls and floor getting opened up all around him. And they do know that there is the Maestro in that archive skill. Doc will win that fight, but not at the cost of some of his life. A second one will pop up behind him, and that is the Fuse, taking out him. That is
attacker's
full
bomb
sight
diffuser
control.
has been dropped.
But is this interrogation? It looks like it will be a TK.
Yep.
to stop the interrogation.
15 seconds left.
Wild, and it is all up to the.
10 seconds to go.
That's one down. But that will be traded out by the thermite. I thought we were going to see the interrogation.
I mean, the effect was not the same, but she still forced their team kill, so definitely effective, of course. Nice shot there from the thermite, though. Because we do have a 3-3 split half.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate that I mean, yes, the TK is beneficial, but I wanted that interrogation. Unfortunate. But as he said, 3-3 split, and we will be seeing a Finka. You know what that means. I think everyone is very familiar with what a Finka means at this point.
Oof. Yeah, we did see the fuse last round, but no LMG on him. We will await to see
AK-12.
Yeah. AK-12.
Oh, I am expecting Aviate to hit them hard and hit them fast.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to see no reloads.
Just don't stop firing after you fire the
Attackers
first
need to
one.
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Strat roulette. Come on, hit him with it.
It's not illegal to run strat roulette. Come on.
I mean, I don't think it's illegal, but I would highly suggest against it.
I mean, it sucks when recruit rush comes up, but you know, it's
Attackers have located a bomb.
I was playing some casual with Beach one day because some people in our party were intoxicated, and he goes, "I'm
10
playing
seconds
recruit
to go.
only." I haven't seen this man in years.
5 seconds to
Dude,
insert.
I play recruit anytime I can. It's an affinity.
Attackers objective
Gotta
is
have
to
it.
defuse the bomb.
Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually us and the casters are legitimately friends. This is not like just fake you hear. We are legitimately friends, and it is the LMG. No ACOG, I respect. I personally can't use the Russian ACOG. It's pretty controversial, but I personally can't use it for the freaking life of me.
It's definitely down to preferences. I think getting real aggressive. I'm wondering if she's thinking about just coming up
she
those
see the-
steps. It's a nice knife there in the gulag.
Oh. This. The
Activated.
echo's
Let's
going.
go.
And that will be. Oh, but it will be traded out
Attackers have
immediately.
located a
So the
bomb.
Finka does get one, but it is immediately traded out. And that is unfortunate for the attackers because that means only one of her boosts will have, one of her adrenal surges will have been used. Good heads up play by the Legion. And the other attack was sort of. Finka was the only one really pushing site. That was not probably the smartest play, to be honest. They do tag the Echo through the floor. Trying to force him out. But not wavering. Not at all. Holding a pixel. An absolute pixel peek. And there's only there's a minute 10 seconds left.
Breach charge up.
And that will be the Echo finally falling. They were pinching him for a long time. Smoke not being protected by any ADSs, and he will die to the Zofia, but barely she barely wins that fight, but she is still alive, and diffuser is not in her hand. It is in Ivana's hand. She's gonna rappel in. That will be the no, not the Zofia falling. I'm sorry. That will be the IQ falling. Zofia is still up. That is crossfire to protect her. Where is this Jackal? Jackal is nowhere near sight. But it is a 2v3. They do have the crossfire. They do have the crossfire to protect this. Zofia just can't
Attackers are
miss her
activating the
shots.
bomb diffuser.
Jackal will get one, leaving the Legion in a 1v3. Will get the Legion. I mean, not the Legion. The Zofia 1v2. But he has a Jackal on one side and a Jackal on one side and a Hibana on the other. Jackal on Spiral. He knows this, but he doesn't know quite where on Spiral. Gets a good ping. Ping is good. It will be down. Half the time left. But this Hibana is repelling. This is gonna be a Legion would be very hard pressed to win this fight. He's gonna jump out, and Hibana will win that fight. But I'm just kind of curious what the play was there, because even if he killed Zofia, I mean not Zofia, Hibana, I don't think there was enough time to defuse.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think at that point he just probably seen his options and viewed it as his only option.
You think you stat padding? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not trying to accuse anybody of doing anything, but just saying he might have been going for the kill there, and maybe this slim possibility you could get Jack to defuse. You never know.
That will put Aviate up 4-3. So Aviate had every opportunity on. Oh no, I'm sorry. I think I'm. Who was up 1-3? Who was up 1-3?
Aviate was, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I was
Falcon
right.
with the comeback.
Aviate had every opportunity. Aviate had every opportunity to sort of win their attacking half, but could not just seem to keep it down. Could not seem to lock it down.
Defenders protect
But
your bombs from being defused by attackers.
they are still up 3-4 nonetheless. Oh, that did not look good for a second there.
Bomb
So.
located by attackers.
Interesting. Both teams have been using a lot of castle. Actually, this playoff, I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
castle, as you
Attackers
pointed
have
out
discovered the location
last
of a
night.
bomb.
Grizz picking castle over some of the more,
Yeah,
what I'll
remember
say,
one time-
meta.
Yeah,
operators.
6 pick from a Maestro to a castle at one point. That was
5 seconds remaining.
at that point. I mean, it's pretty obvious he really likes his castle.
Attackers are heading out to defuse bomb.
So it's just interesting that these playoffs are bringing out as much castle. I wonder if we'll continue to see that, or if we'll see it sort of fall off with other teams. Is no? Garage is soft. Is that an accident, or is that their plan? It does appear that that's their plan. This is an interesting strat if I've ever seen one. But it does look like, unless this castle realizes what's happening, he will be. They've done out these angles. Castle is safe in that corner. They have. This is one of the most interesting basement holds I have ever seen. Ooh, almost a beautiful shot by the thermite. That's what it's called. I am loving this. What about you, Pete? What do you think?
I mean, it's definitely left us dumbfounded for a
Defender is
little bit. We
approaching
have
a
a
kill
run out
zone.
coming from Mute, possibly catching the Thatcher off guard, but no one out there at the moment. As Maestro does take a kill, but someone on the defense is traded back.
Yeah, IQ takes 2!
Ooh.
And that is the strat sort of falling apart because they have lost top floor control. That is both the Mute and the castle now taken down. And they now have fully opened garage. But there's only 50 seconds left on the clock, and Jaeger is still up here. If Jaeger can take out this IQ and reestablish top control, this round, I think, goes in the favor of the defense. But that will be a triple kill for the IQ, taking out the smoke. Castle, and it will be a quad for the IQ. Oh, and there will not be an ace tonight, unfortunately. Well, I mean, there still could be an ace tonight, but not this round, at least. So I actually understand what that strat was trying to do. And I think that the big mistake was Mute ripping down that castle and going for the run out. Because if that castle was still standing, I think that both Mute and Castle, at minimum, would have been alive longer. And if not, because they would have had to expel utility on taking out that castle barricade, they would have known they were coming and even possibly have won the gunfight.
I think that IQ becoming really aggressive and practically taking out their whole team is what, well, at least before taking out the whole team, taking out the castle at least, at the minimum, probably shifted the round toward the attacker's favor.
Oh, absolutely. But I loved the thought process behind that. Like, you can tell that that strat was thought about and practiced. And I love to see that.
Your bombs from being
That I
defused by
will always
attackers.
love to see. New
It's definitely
innovation.
unique.
Also,
Bomb
Also,
located
Goyo.
by attackers.
Ooh.
calling that out.
Oh, you're being watched closely.
We do love our Goyo, don't we, Beach?
Yep. So he's not played often,
He will
but
have-
he's definitely appreciated.
He does have the
Attackers have
DMR.
discovered the location of a bomb.
What about you, chat? DMR or Vector on Goyo? I know he's not a very popular operator, but if you play
10
Goyo,
seconds
do you use the
insertion.
DMR or do you use the Vector?
5
My
seconds to
eye
go.
right now, I can see a couple DMR users. Wink, wink.
Attackers are
It's a
heading
DMR.
out to defuse a
I mean,
bomb.
what I'll say is that DMR is literally like it is, in my opinion, the best DMR in the game.
Yeah, it is
It's
really good.
so good. It is so good.
Reloading! ATS deployed and ready to go!
Oh, I don't know if anyone else heard that, but that was, I think that was a 2-tap. I think no, one bullet, 1 tap. It wasn't 1 tap. 1 bullet came out of Sophia's gun. You know, Goyo died. Unfortunate.
Swapping mag!
Rip the dream.
Rip the dream indeed. His shields, his utility is spent though. His utility is spent. Also, we're in lobby. They deciding not to go with trying to force out any of these sites. Every site they have lost so far, they have immediately moved off of. Ooh.
And then there was light.
That is the Jaeger now falling, and it's now 3. And that's the double kill from Sunblast Magic, aka Thermite. Fragmite making his presence known. And that will be Echo fighting back though, 2v4.
Drone deployed.
Oh!
Attackers
be
have dropped the
another
bomb
one.
diffuser.
And there's a, what is that, a triple kill now? But he must ace. Echo must now ace to win the round. Or, I mean, you know, delay for a minute and a half. Those shields being put to very good use. They're trying to... Oh, that's the fuser down. I didn't even realize that. They're trying to pinch this Echo. And IQ will win the gunfight on the Echo.
Yeah,
well,
Echo
Well played, well played.
tried his best, but practically left on an
Not
island
3.
there at the end. Not
Not
much he
3.
could do. We are on match point now, I believe. Yes, we are.
We are indeed on map point.
So
We are
one more
on
map,
map point.
and Aviate will be steering at a 1-0 series advantage.
Absolutely, and whose map pick was this, Beach?
This was Aviate's pick. So, not surprising
that-
to see them, you know,
Yeah.
do really well.
Their attacks have so far been, I think they've won every single attack round. Their attacks
Yes.
have been flawless.
Rio?
So clearly, I will say that this is showing to be their preferred map.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Let's talk about how many ceiling fans there are in admin office, though. We just look at the bird's eye view admin office real quick. And oh my goodness, look how many ceiling fans it is.
By the way, what was the final poll on the Vector versus DMR question?
Well, someone said it was a shotgun. Someone.
It's not a shotgun. It's a DMR. The game
Actually,
can
no,
call it what it wants.
10 seconds
At
to
that point,
insertion.
you were talking about other things, and
5
just got
seconds left
lost in,
before insertion.
lost in the sauce.
Attackers locate and defuse
God
the
dang
bomb.
it, Sauce! What did you do? Get out of
It's
chat.
actually-
Stop making the chat lose its way. Stop making chat lose its way. God dang it. This is the first gridlock we've seen from
Attackers have
Aviate,
recovered their diffuser.
and it will be the F90. It will be the F90 instead of the Saw.
I personally am more LMG guy myself, but to each their own.
See, the M249 is
Attackers
literally
bomb
the only
diffuser has
LMG in
been
this
dropped.
game that I will
Attackers have
religiously
located
use,
a
but I
bomb.
will religiously
Attackers
use it.
recovered the diffuser.
As far as I'm concerned, the F90 does not exist.
Yeah, no, I have never used that gun, but it's not a bad gun by
I
any
used
means.
it-
It's just
Bomb
I'm
located
about to
by
say, I used
attackers.
it once, I think. I used it once.
we do have a Mozzie drone in console office, I believe, so that might be like pivotal and a lot of intel. Also an echo on the board, so lots of intel for the defenders. Mozzie though, taking a lot of HP, or at least half of it, all the way positioned down
Yeah.
in security room. Maybe possibly playing for a late flank.
Ooh, he is being hunted though. Zofia knows someone's down here. Not quite exactly sure where. No drones to assist her. No drones to assist her, and she is ignoring security. But a grenade will go, and that will be the smoke down. That is a huge loss for the defense. Mozzie giving away his position. Ooh, gets out of there alive. Castle will take out the IQ. Sophia has located upstairs. Trying to grab a foothold of the site, but they are refusing to budge.
Tracks released.
Those look like they're oh! Sledge! With a very aggressive play, it will get the Mozzie as well.
Oh,
That is a triple kill. So far, every kill has fallen to Sledge. 4v1.
15
That will be
seconds to
Sophia
go.
picking up her first
Attackers
kill of the
are
round.
activating
Diffuser
bomb
does go
diffuser.
down, and it's 45 seconds to win a 1v4, but Sledge will get his fourth kill of the round. And that is Aviate winning 7-3.
yeah, I was really hoping for a sledgehammer kill there, but I mean, you know, trying to take it serious now. But come on, just please the audience, man. We want to see a sledgehammer kill. That is map 1 though, as we move on to Cafe, which is Falcon's pick. So hopefully we will see them play a lot better this time around, considering they're probably more comfortable on this map. I don't know about you, but I think, you know, a map pick probably means that they're comfortable with the map.
Oh, absolutely. Now, Aviate will be starting on defense on Cafe.
Yes.
And I do know one of the players did just ask me if they could change something on one of their operators. So, assuming they will be leaving and rejoining. So, Cafe. What do you feel like is going to happen here? Now, remember, AV did win their map pick, so this is now Falcon's map pick. We do have, once again, 4 valid and viable sites. Not only are they viable, but all 4 of them are pretty, I would say, equally strong. I definitely think that there's definitely a preference to the top or middle floor. I mean, top or bottom floor. But for the most part, I do believe all 4 sites are pretty fairly equal in viability.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. Yeah. I mean, Falcon, they definitely didn't lay down that last map, and Consulate is one of those maps where if you start falling behind, you're not really going to catch up. It's just a really hard map to, get going in. Cafe, on the other hand, I think one of the more defender-sided maps in competitive play. You could possibly see Falcon come out to an early start and maybe build up on it, as this is their pick after all. So, I don't know. I'm not sure what to expect. I'm not sure if we are supposed to predict the result of this game, but if we are, then...
Well, I mean, I always hope for a map 3, especially considering that in this case, map 3 is a coastline.
So
I guess that means that I'm... Yeah. So I guess that technically means that I'm voting for Falcon on this map, but I'm just looking for a long and good match. That first map was beautiful. I almost said it was delicious. I don't know where that was going. Listen. Now, ban... Hard breach.
Yes. I actually expect the
Please.
Habana ban here. It might be a little biased from me, but I do think Habana could be a very viable ban.
Habana is very strong on this map. I will agree with that.
But we also have another map where staircases are a big issue. Dokkaebi. Okay?
Don't wanted to deal with that at all.
Nope.
Clearly, Aviate decided that on their defense, that on Consulate, that the Dokkaebi was a big enough issue that they just don't want to deal with her.
Ugh.
And Thatcher will be the other ban. That is a lot of... And that was also banned by the attackers, can I just point out. So Falcon has decided that they don't need Thatcher on this map. Being down a map, I would think that they would take all the help they could on attack, win as many attacking rounds as you can to make your life on defense just a little bit easier. But, not caring, they ban the Thatcher, but they also ban the Legion, which is a devastating ban to the defensive side.
Yeah, Legion
That is an
definitely...
absolutely devastating ban.
Yeah, important for the staircases and a lot of entrances in this map. We'll be interested to see Arcade again. Okay? From a different team this time, but... Or no, from the same team, I believe. Aviate started on
Yes,
defense
same
last
team.
time, right? Yeah, so...
Yep, they did.
They really just don't like Cade. Wow. Okay.
They don't like the Moroccan.
No Moroccans in my house.
I mean, both Nomad and
Yeah,
Kaiser
they got
were banned last map.
Dude, last time. Wow.
Yeah, they just banned both the Moroccans.
Is there a
This time,
conspiracy?
however, Nomad is on the field and immediately getting picked by Falcon. Seems that they were very excited by Nomad being left on the board, and we have both Maverick and Thermite coming out. 2 hard breachers will be Kitchen. We have IQ, Maverick, Thermite, Sledge, Nomad, Castle Bandit, Doc, Jaeger, and Maestro. Those are the 2 teams. Wonder if that Maestro will be roaming anywhere.
I'm always interested to see the first site pick for whatever team, because a lot of teams have different preference as to where they want to go first, and this team just happens.
Especially on a map.
Defenders protect
Yeah,
your
especially
bombs
on this
being
map.
defused by
Because I do
attackers.
think all 4 sites are viable. So you can sort of see anything.
Nice zoom action we got going on here.
Right? Sometimes you gotta get it with the moves.
Yeah,
10
Show me
seconds
your
to
moves.
insertion. Attackers have located a bomb.
I would if I could.
5 seconds remaining.
Captain Falcon, for anyone who doesn't know.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Good timing as well.
Team Falcon.
Wow, yeah. Oh boy.
I am here to make people groan at puns. So, Jaeger, I mean not Jaeger, Doc, that's the name. Playing a very aggressive forward position. And it does look like they did the 11 punch strat on that castle barricade. So a castle barricade, for those of you who don't know, takes exactly 12 punches to break. So if you punch it 11 times, it still can't be shot through. It is just as bulletproof as it always is. But you can walk up to it, punch it once, and run through quickly and not have to go through the long animation of ripping it down. Now, during that explanation, Bandit was taken out by the Maverick. So, good shot by him.
Interested to see opting not to hold Bakery too hard, but doesn't seem like the attackers care too much, as no one's really pushing up into Bakery.
No, it looks like they're gonna go for a back push.
A really big fucking hole coming right up.
And yes, they will be rotating. It looks like it is going to be a back push. Maverick gets a second kill of the round.
Reload!
Ooh, almost gets a third. The wall will be thermited open. I don't think anyone is on this site. No, this site is completely clear. Jaeger will get Nomad, but will be immediately turned back up so Nomad will be taken out by User is going down. Stop. That'll be a triple kill for the
Spaghetti!
Maverick. 1v4 for the Jaeger with the
Attackers
fuser
activating diffuser.
successfully being planted. This is not looking good. Jaeger going for a rotate, it looks like. Interesting play. Has to make it quick, only 45 seconds on the clock. Still has all 3 active defense in his pocket. Just realized that. Man, that's unfortunate.
Yeesh.
Sledge making his presence known. Does not know he's upstairs. Will be a kill for Wavy. I just buy that double kill that popped up. This will have to be an ace from Wavy to win. But it does not look like it will be the case. Oh, triple kill for Wavy. But no time.
Attackers win.
No time. Very interesting though, because if that had gone on to, if it looks appear if Wavy had more time, that it might have been possible. He was winning his gunfights.
So the decision to go kitchen first does not prove to be successful. We will be going now back to bar. Or not back to bar, but we will be debuting the bar defense for Aviate.
We will be moving on to bar.
Yes. Thank you for being my grammar coach.
Alright. So we do have the Maestro switching to Bandit, which I think is interesting. Capitao, also not banned this game, will be picked up. So both of the banned operators from last game are unbanned on the side of attack, and they are both being chosen in this round. Goes to show why they were banned, I guess.
Locate and defuse bombs.
Yep.
Valkyrie also being chosen, which is very interesting. Not too. It's not a weird pick because Valkyrie is very strong on this map. A lot of places you can put her cameras, especially on the outside. Oops. The outside of the map. Especially on the outside of the map, you know. Outside cameras being very useful for the defense team.
10 seconds remaining.
I need to take a sip of my
5
water.
seconds
Hold
left
on.
before insertion.
Surprisingly not
locate and defuse
enough
the bomb.
ceiling fans in this map to admire, so...
we still have one castle in the hands of Zen. Will be put up in the freezer. That's an interesting choice. I enjoy that. And then, of course, getting rid of the balcony so you have quick rotates. Quick maths. Quick maths. No balcony cameras left.
Bomb located by attackers.
Keep looking for cameras. Does not see any. Capitao, doing Capitao things. Does have the LMG as well.
Activating drone.
And Bana is selected this game as well. Nor Maverick nor Thermite anywhere in sight. Sledge holding out the skylight right now. And Nomad gonna probably be used to, like you said, those staircases. Yep, absolutely will be used as interesting placement of the Nomad. That was a nice shot. Sledge will be taken out by the smoke. Beautiful shot.
Attackers have located a bomb.
First accident there.
Device
Nomad does win her fight with Jaeger.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
And that is now Christmas control solidly in the hands of the attackers. But the defenders will fight back
Attackers
and take
recovered the
out the
bomb
Sledge.
diffuser.
And both Sledge and IQ have fallen. One smoke is out. But Nomad is
Attackers
Nomad is
dropped the
pushing
bomb
deep.
diffuser.
Nomad is down in sight and she had diffuser. It is now all up to the Hibana. She does get one. It is now a 1v2. Nomads are going off everywhere. And it will pick up the second kill of the round. And it is... Ooh, Hibana is very low on health. It looks like the defender's looking at a little greedy. But it doesn't look like they're going to push too far forward. It's probably a good thing. And Valkyrie, catching the Hibana off guard, will get the final kill of the round. Phenomenal play. Truly phenomenal play.
It's definitely looking like the attackers were going to get plant down, but I'm not too sure how Tux got down to there, though. Or they got down there. It was a bit odd, but great play from the defenders. I believe pings were probably coming out, and she probably got shot through the field.
Something like that, or those that bar is, I think, as if I think correctly, is completely penetrable.
It is true. Definitely is true.
So maybe, you know.
We have a request in chat, sponsored by Max, for more hype and more anger.
More anger? Why do you want anger? Hello?
And
Max?
that's
Are you okay?
what I'm reading. Let's talk more yell, more
Attackers
anger.
need to locate and
Let's do
defuse
it.
bombs.
More
I'm not really
anger.
capable of that, but
I can't do the anger. I can do the yelling.
it sounded like a mating call for exotic animal.
Well then, we're gonna move on. We are once again in the basement. They did not win this last time they went to it. Which is last round, or the round before last round, first round of the game, map, whatever you want to call it.
5 seconds left before insertion.
But maybe they will attack it. They will defend it.
Attackers projected to locate a bomb
Won't
and
give.
defuse it.
I think it was Maverick 3 kills.
Yeah, spaghetti with 3 kills.
Spaghetti.
From now on, I'm just gonna definitely every time I'm gonna think of Spaghetti's name, I'm just gonna think of, you know, when Mom calls you down for dinner, and you're very happy that it's spaghetti.
I know that feeling well. It's like it's word, it's pasta. Ooh, that's a bet.
It's a good day.
IQ taking out some of those cams very early on. Always a good situation.
Reloading. I'm dry.
Just a lot of angle holding in this game. Last map was much more aggressive on the side of Aviate on defense. This time around, it's a lot of angle holding. What happened?
Yep. Possibly could be more comfortable with Consulate, obviously being their map pick. Probably said that a couple times now. But Aviate.
I didn't know it was their map pick. What was their map pick again?
Aviate,
Maverick with the opening kill! But Valkyrie fighting back on the staircase. Maverick trying to see if he can catch her, but she does retreat down the stairs. Maverick holding the angle. No, never mind. He moved on from the angle. Maverick droning it out. Opening up the hatch in a freezer. Interesting choice.
Throwing frag.
That is the. Ooh.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
That will be.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Ooh, a very strong positioning from Valkyrie. That is diffuser down. That is very unfortunate for the attackers. And Nomad is on cam.
A bomb has been
They
located.
know where she is.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Oh! What a turnaround! Beautiful shot. Fighting back though is Nomad. Three. And she will get another one. Nomad reclaiming diffuser. Never mind. She's not reclaiming.
15 seconds to go.
Was that? Oh my God!
10 seconds
What
to
a
go.
kill! She shot the Nomad. I don't know if you saw that. She shot the Nomad, and it will be a triple kill for no. Whoa! Someone clipped that. Okay, she shot the Nomad over the wall, which knocked the defender down, and Sledge dunked on them from the hatch.
There's
That
only
was
800 IQ
amazing.
plays.
That was. Wow! Sauce, clip that. That was. Wow, Huh. I'm pretty baffled by that one. What a call. What a play.
Ooh. Interesting fireplace pick now. Seems like the defenders have given up on
Basement.
a bar.
And they still
kitchen.
can't go
Sorry.
kitchen, and they still can't go to bar. So they're gonna go to their tertiary site, I'm assuming. What I'm assuming is
it's
their
gonna-
tertiary site.
It's gonna be mining over reading.
It's gonna be fireplace, mining.
Defenders protect
I
your
personally
bombs from being
prefer
defused by
reading
attackers.
dining than mining dining.
Bomb
They also will
located
bring
by
out
attackers.
the rook, which is an interesting pick. I wonder what sort of the last few rounds made them look and go, we need a rook.
2 feet up.
Rook is a good operator. Being able to survive 1 or 2 extra bullets can be the difference between life or death in Siege. And obviously,
Yeah,
as long as you have
10
1
seconds
HP,
remaining.
you can fight.
I mean,
5 seconds
what are you
left.
talking about? You guys just click on heads. Come on.
Just,
Yeah, you
just click on their heads,
Attackers are
fam.
moving to defuse the
Click on
bomb.
their heads.
Don't mean anything.
Beach M&K confirmed.
We don't talk about that here.
We do have Pulse in the basement doing pulsey things.
ID scanning.
Drone up.
IQ doing some solo droning, it looks like. Not sure how I feel about that. Para is coming out on the Capital this time. A lot of solo droning I've noticed. Not sure I agree with that.
Third floor. Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Thermite taking some early damage. Let us. Nomad kicking this round off with a bang. takes out the Jaeger. That is their roamer down. Well, one of their roamers down. We still have the pulse below that. They're trying to fight. Capitao trying to fight this player in pillars. I don't know if they know that he's in pillars or not. Very interesting choice of. Ooh, I don't know if he got. I honestly don't know if he got drone there.
Loading mag.
Attackers are. Oh, and the attackers will take out the pulse, so they did absolutely drone him out. And Thermite almost being taken out by walking in front of sight. Oh, what a shot by. Oh no, that was Nomad. Finally will fall. Fighting back. It's now a 1v3 for this up to. Look, missing his shots on IQ's head. Nomad is one shot. Plant is still not going down yet. And oh! Just barely misses the flick. Spaghetti taking out the dog. Oh my god. Beautiful shot by her.
Yeah. Was a really nice shot from Spaghetti there. And a 3-1 advantage in favor of Falcon. Now, we did see a 3-1 advantage in favor of Aviate last time. And we saw the inevitable comeback the 2 rounds preceding that. But obviously,
Aviate did take the map, though.
Yeah. Won every one of their defensive round or offensive rounds. So maybe they're more of an attacking team. We just have to find out.
Right.
The next episode,
Montaigne coming out over the gridlock. Very interesting play. I'm curious just to see what that's for. I'm assuming Falcon is once again trying to do like what Aviate couldn't, and that is just take the advantage in the first half.
Yeah.
As much as you can.
And hopefully carry it over to defensive side, which Cafe is pretty defensive sided map actually. So Falcon knows what they're doing in the roll swap. They could really do some damage this map.
That's a lot of damage.
It's definitely a lot of damage. Wait, that's not even sponsored by. Let's do
5 seconds left before insertion.
I saw this map in half.
Attackers are moving to
That does
defuse the
take a lot of effort. Wow.
Can we just get someone to like make punch holes halfway in the middle of the map, all the way across the map?
Or just falls in half.
Yep.
Need a reload.
It's a new game mode.
Right? I'd be okay with it.
Everyone just has sledgehammers. Everyone's able to do whatever interior design they want.
Mess with the feng shui of a room. Wait, that's a fun word. Feng shui. Bring back the classes. They should put the classes from the Halloween event into the game. Change them out.
It's just everyone running the Pulse one.
Everyone. Stalker, what was it? That's what it was,
Yeah, I
right?
think
Stalker?
so. By now, it's Stalker the Jackal.
I don't know. Whatever. It was like Follower, Stalker, and something else.
Yeah.
Alright, Montaigne, show us what you're made of.
Bomb located by attackers.
Not even
Defender has left the designated staging area.
Ooh, and
Defender
as they
exposed.
run out and fighting back, Doc will also be taking one, but that is Montaigne taking out the Doc. Behind me! That is a 1-for-2 trade that is still in favor of the defense. Valkyrie is still alive and she's alive, and she is on the roam. Bandit being pushed out by this Montaigne.
Attackers bomb
Montaigne
diffuser
such
has
a
been dropped.
bully operator. But C4 will come out and be good, leaving it in a 2v4. Sophia not supporting the Montaigne at the moment. Montaigne being left alone. Diffuser, it looks like it's in sight even. Whose C4 was that? Was it Valkyrie's? It was.
Attackers have recovered their
I believe it was Valkyrie's. Yes, it was.
Move carefully.
Finally, the attackers are within the same area of each other. And that will be a triple kill. And it will be a good night by Castle. Defenders winning their first round in a while, and their second defense on the top floor. They are no longer allowed to go there for this entire half. Until overtime, they are not allowed to go there.
And good job by Aviate for securing the first bar round. Or, no, excuse me, second bar round. Now can they just possibly get the extra win on one of those other sites? Which remains to be seen. Obviously,
Absolutely.
their victory is becoming bar, so...
This is the last round before we will swap sides. Montaigne still coming out again, and this time we have a Capkin. We have a Capkin. What do you think of that, Beach?
Capkin, who can?
Capkin.
Yeah. That's all I think.
I think the Capkin was probably chosen to counter the
Montaigne?
yeah,
Defenders, protect your bombs
the
from being
statue.
defused by attackers.
All right. We will be going back to the basement, which I think is probably the better choice, because they did better on this site than they did on their tertiary site. Goes to show, no shows.
I'm interested to see why they didn't bring a Maverick this time. Do have the
You're right,
Ivana
they
from
didn't bring
Hard
Maverick.
Breach, but no Maverick.
But
10 seconds to insertion.
every time they've attacked this basement floor, they've had both a Maverick and a Thermite.
5
This
seconds
time we have a
remaining.
Habana only.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb
Sight.
and defuse it.
Interesting choice. Absolutely an interesting choice. All right, Castle castling up. And it looks like he's gonna do the 11 punches again. The Capkin has the sausage. Hello. I'm excited about this.
Here we go.
Stay close to me!
Putting that. Ooh, Mozzie will get one. Great shot. Montaigne gets some damage from his teammates. Habana will get one as well. That is the Mozzie now falling. And Montaigne takes even more damage from a crossfire. This Montaigne is trying to push too aggressively by himself, no support.
Attackers have located a bomb.
That being said, an impact. Alright. They castle him out.
C4 set.
Oh, beautiful bait and switch. That is the Montaigne down. Sophia will be shooting through the floor. Will use her impact on the floor. And that will be a kill through the floor by the castle. This is deep. The attack is getting picked apart right now. Ooh, Jaeger very low on health, not able to get the kill by Ivana. Ivana will peek, but can't seem to. That is shooting his own Capkin trap. That is unfortunate. That could have been very useful if Ivana tried to rush the Jaeger. And all right, Gridlock will get one, but will be immediately turned out. And it'll be, ooh, I think that might have been a 3K from the Capkin with the sausage. Interesting choice. Sausage. A very interesting choice, but it worked out, and that will be, once again, 3-3 at the half. Now let's see if Falcon can continue history to repeat itself by winning the next 4 rounds. uncontested. We do have Goyo coming out first round, and it will be fireplace. It will be dining, dining for the first round. No first floor.
Okay.
I mean, no basement and no top floor. So interesting pick.
With the mind games here, I
Absolutely.
think any team expects another team to go mining and fireplace first, so we'll be
No,
interested
I
to
think
see.
most teams probably
Yeah.
assume either the basement or the top floor.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they
So
can.
I am excited about this. All right. Oops. I hit the wrong button. You also have an Ella with Scorpion Evo. She's getting nerfed again. I don't know if you saw that.
Yep.
Well, you
A lot of
can.
people were complaining about her being. you know,
Why? Why did they do that?
I don't know. A lot of people were just traumatized by
10 seconds to
strong
insertion.
Ella, so they became really against it, I guess. Just decided that she should just no longer have any guns.
Moving out to
I
locate
guess,
the bomb.
except for shotgun. Just now use her fist.
No, Ella must knife. This is a very interesting strat. Almost no ammo left in the DMR though, unfortunately.
Said,
deployed.
Cries in the Vulcan shields.
do you have a mirror position
Yeah, I have
upstairs?
a Mira.
I was here.
They are really holding. They're using that ACOG and the fact that Goyo is a 2-speed, so you can peek a little bit quicker. Ooh! Beautiful shot on the skylight. That is Sophia falling in.
Oh!
Drone
The
active.
IQ falls to the exact same angle. Don't peek it. Don't peek it. It's not worth it. But
Bomb
that will be
located by
fighting back
attackers.
on the side of attack. Jaeger will fall to the hands of Hibana.
Launching drone.
Yeah, I think though
Do you
damage has been
have the mirror?
Changing
pretty
mag!
much done. I mean, 2 of the more, prevalent roam clearers gone. A lot of intel and
Right.
2 bodies just out of the round.
And a lot of
so-
utility from the Zofia. 2 impacts
Yeah.
and 2 concussion grenades, whatever you want to call them. Boom. Things.
Yeah, boom things, yeah.
Boom.
It's good
Boom
enough.
things. Leo peeking with the pistol. 1 tap.
Claymore deployed.
Everything's a 1 tap. You consider the last bullet.
Special charge.
to
Yeah,
connect the attack.
only one. All it did was the last bullet killed them. And Tux will get another one. Please tell me that wasn't from the same exact angle. Oh no.
Attackers dropped the
It
diffuser.
was.
Attackers
and that
recovered the
will
bomb
be-
diffuser.
Oh no, okay, it was not. They just dropped it by accident. Whether it was on accident or on purpose. Tux trying to get the 4th kill of the round. Goyo taking some real damage. Ooh, C4 good, but will not hit. And 16 seconds
15
left on the
seconds
clock.
left.
That is Tux's 4th.
10 seconds to go.
He's only missing the 1. Zofia will get 1 on site.
5 seconds to
Not
go.
Zofia, Nomad.
Bomb has been located.
We'll get 2 on. No, never mind. Ella will. No! Tux gets the ace!
Ducks!
Tux gets the ace! Beautiful shots. I thought Ella got the kill. Beautiful play by Tux, picking up 2 off a skylight, and then 2 more pushing sight, and then just chasing down that last kill to get the ace. Beautiful. Beautiful play.
I definitely liked, one once again, I mean, like we said, the caught off guard aspect. They had no idea they were going to go mining, and for sure, just right off the bat, 2 people on Skylight getting bamboozled by Tux. I don't think they were ready for that.
No, they weren't. The thing is that Tux was using a shield to make a pretty small pixel peak.
Yeah.
Finka will 6-pick to Finka. That's the real mind games going on here.
Yep. Mind games don't stop.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So it looks like after that last round where their aggression was punished by
Attackers have
Tux,
discovered the location
they are
of the
doubling
bomb.
down on the aggression and bringing Finka. What do you think of that?
I mean, I always think that Finka Pick is a very viable operator, you know, like we've seen in previous matches. And even in this match, Finka can tear with that LMG. So, I just don't think she's a bad pick overall. I mean, you can't go wrong.
10 seconds to go.
No, you can't go wrong with her. We do have another Goyo, but this time it is actually Tux, the man who just got his ace.
145.
We do have that,
Attackers
and
are heading out to defuse a bomb.
it is very top heavy on the side of Falcon
Who it is
right
too.
now.
Tux and Spaghetti. Eh.
But it is a 4-kill gap between 1, 2, and 3 each way,
Yeah.
and a 8-kill gap between 1 and 3.
I mean, definitely a little bit of top heavy coming from Falcon, but I mean, it's working. You know,
Ooh! Beautiful C4! Nomad goes down. Falcon
Attackers will cover
refusing
the
to give up
diffuser.
their map. It looks like we are at least starting to see history repeat itself. Now, Aviate is on their back foot of this round, losing Nomad so early on. Now, Nomad, that is their roam, not really roam clear, but that is like the, that is how they are dealing with the roamers. Now just gone.
flank watch too.
Flank watch.
Adrenaline surge incoming.
Looks like we are gonna see some of these aggressive Finka plays coming out now. Jaeger catching the Finka off guard by surprise. That is Spaghetti. Very unfortunate for Finka. And ooh, but he will get tagged a little bit. That is bringing IQ weakening the Goyo immensely. Wavy trying his absolute hardest to take out. Zofia will get one. That is the Jaeger down. IQ will take out the Ella. Fighting back. The Thermite is trying to get in a position where he can plant. It's not working out. He is going to try to open up this wall. Never mind, it looks like he's going to open up the hatch. Yes, that's what it looks like. He's going to open up the hatch. They're going to try to do this backside push right now. But with only one extra charge in hand, I don't know if they can get through the wall that leads into there. I think they have to force themselves through either the door, the hatch, or the hatch. So I'm not really sure about that call. Sophia, if she doesn't leave cards left in, she will.
Oof.
Beautiful kill by her. That is the view falling. Goyle gets one like that, and Bandit gets one as well. 2v1, and he has to go through the Goyo shield. It is a TK.
Operators, you have run out of time.
Lux, Lurks refusing to give Tux another kill. Beautiful defensive round by Falcon. It was looking though for a little bit there like the attackers had that on lock, but they brought it back. Wow, holy crap!
I
They
did
did
that
bring
earlier.
it back.
Yeah, no, though, that's perfectly accurate. The attackers, I mean, even though they did have a man advantage at the end there, not enough time to actually make a play. Like you said, the exothermic only being able to open the hatch, just crippling to the attack, and not enough they can come back from.
No, they didn't have enough. They didn't have enough doorways to get through, unfortunately.
And just like Rage points out in chat, gotta go put it through the hatch or the hatch. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pretty much.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
If Rage, if you're bullying me for saying that, you a hoe. Can I say that on stream?
Say what?
Well,
You're an idiot.
yeah, exactly.
C4 ready.
We'll take it out in post.
I missed the door. I mean, what else is new?
Setting up one.
We just kind of glossed over the C4 rotate. Not enough impacts.
seconds
Yeah, I was just gonna. They had. I was just gonna.
Bring about grenades now. Reloading.
I was gonna fly.
The location of a
I was
bomb.
gonna just let it fly.
Attackers are looking to defuse a bomb.
You know, we're just gonna let it pass unless later on it costs them.
Best in position.
If Goyo gets in a
When they need a
position where a
C4.
C4 would be huge, yeah, there's then I'll call it out. But otherwise, I'm gonna let it fly. We do have Mozzie rotating downstairs, probably to roam for a little bit. See how much damage he can cause.
All reinforcements nearly done. Contact. We're on the mark.
That took way too many bullets open. Shells, I should say.
Drone active.
Rack shotgun. Ash being very stealthy down here right now. I don't even know if there's anyone on the bottom floor. Oh, giving away his position. Ash will win the fight. R4C just proving to be too much. Oh no, there's a pistol. Oh Jesus. Wavy taking out the mute. Once again, we're in a position where the attackers are seeming to win in the earliness of them and the early aspects of the match, but I don't know. But let's see if they can hold on to their lead this time.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
And that is
Attackers have recovered their
diffuser down.
diffuser.
That's huge. And Goyo just able to play ring around the Rosie. I don't know if they know where he is.
Swapping mags.
Okay, no, Buck will end up winning that fight. I wasn't really sure he was going to win that fight in the end there, to be honest. Going really back and forth. Spaghetti fighting back for the kill of his own. Sophia watching the rotate. Buck trying to make his way into sight to get a plant off. But I'm not really sure there's much he can do with the one in freezer, with someone in freezer. Drones are finally coming out to get rid of to figure out who it is. But it doesn't matter. Rook trying to take advantage of that ACOG site. And Jaeger taking advantage of that rotate to stop the plant. And that is diffuser down in sight! Once and it is now a 2v1 yet again.
10 seconds remaining. A bomb has been located. Attackers recovered. 5 seconds remaining.
And
Attackers dropped the
Sophia
diffuser.
will lose the fight to Jaeger. 2v4. Once again, the attack just not able to take advantage of their numbers and push sight. Once again, defense able to fight back from the jaws of defeat and claim a victory. I don't know what is happening with what happened to Aviate's attack. Aviate's attack last map was untouchable. What happened?
I mean, man, that round was just pretty much the story of it for Aviate was a lot of unlucky breaks. I mean, a couple of deaths, you know, from people that they weren't looking at, or possibly also the Rook taking out someone from a nice angle, the other site. Man, but the early advantage, you'd think Aviate actually was going to take that round, but you just couldn't keep it going. I don't know what to pencil that down to.
It was 3v5, and then
Attackers need to locate
and then it was
and defuse
2v4.
bombs.
They pretty much had a constant 2-man advantage the whole round. And then, mining dining, we have a Mira. Interesting.
I believe we saw the Mira. This was the first site they went. Remember, and they also had the Mira and blue
Attackers
tarp
have discovered the location
looking
of
at
a
a
bomb.
freezer. Expecting to have the same thing this time.
Oh, I do remember we done, but yeah, here we are.
Very
5 seconds to insertion.
Mira
Even
has
getting
a
himself even
Objective
less
is to
ammo
defuse
this
the
time.
bomb.
Falcon is up.
He said you don't need a lot of ammo on the heads.
Attackers dropped the
all you do.
diffuser.
Look at
Attackers
that.
recovered the bomb
That's simple.
diffuser.
I am reloading.
If it's so simple, then why does that not work for you?
Have you purchased my latest book? How to get good at. I'm just kidding.
How to get good. Alright, Beach. Ooh. Jackal sees the angle that Mira made earlier in the round. And it is he himself peeking it.
I gotta say, I do not expect the attackers to let Tux get away with what he did last time, but oh my goodness, what a shot from Jack onto the Jaeger. Did the Jaeger even know he was there? That's my question.
I don't think he did. Oh
Wow.
my. Just fast reactions from Jackal. Another for Jackal, but this one leaves him very low in health. But he is still alive. And there's another one at the top of the stairs. Goyo. And it will be Mira taking out one. 2v4. Buck. So once again, we are in this 2v4 situation. Once again. As long as you sort of play like you know what you're doing.
Attackers bomb
This should-
diffuser has been dropped.
And that's one kill. And that's diffuser.
Oh,
And it's now
boy.
all of a sudden 1v2. Wavy is fighting head on a Mira. And she will be flanked by Goyo. And doesn't matter. Mira will take her out from behind. And that is Falcon taking map 273 in a perfect reverse of what happened. I'm just 3 rounds in a row, the attackers had a huge advantage and could not capitalize on it.
Man, like you said, history repeated itself, and verbatim too. The 3-3 split, and then the 4-0 split, or the 4-0 sweep, excuse me, on the defense side for the team that defended second. I'm not sure how to explain the 2 straight rounds in a row of 3v5s and 2v4s thrown by Aviate, but I mean, just amazing comebacks though for Falcon, to give them credit.
Absolutely, their comeback potential. So I think if I remember correctly from the stats that I think Sauce put together, they did
Sauce did something.
1vx's. I think they did 1vx's, like how many 1vx's you've won or whatever. And for the last playoff game, I think it was Sauce. Whoever was in charge of the stats. Like I think. Yeah, I know it's Coastline people.
Coastline, yeah. And who's attacking or who's defending first on Coastline?
All right.
We are just waiting to see
Yeah, just trying to figure. Yeah.
what Aviate wants to choose. What role they want to choose first.
But they need to. But whoever it is needs to put in a stat very specifically for Falcon of their 2vx's.
Oh, yeah.
Their 2v4s, because they are just truly insane. They will choose defense. So we have Aviate starting on defense, so that works out. I don't have to edit anything. Perfect. Makes my life a lot easier.
Yep.
I'm going to. So Beach, why don't you give the audience your opinions on Coastline while I run and get a water bottle, because I wasn't expecting this to take as long.
Well, I mean, Coastline, one of the more attacker-sided maps in competitive play. I do think, man, with the way this is going, 2-7-3 games, I'm not too sure if this is going to be another whitewash or if this is going to be a little bit closer. I would have to say we do have a couple people leaving the lobby, so not too sure what's going on there. Oh, never mind, they are rejoining. Okay, not too sure what's up with that, but a couple people have left the lobby but come back. Not too sure what's up.
Yeah, I don't really know either, but hey, they're back. All that matters.
But
Also,
like
I'm
I was
back.
saying,
Hi.
hey, how you doing?
Good.
The first two
Hydrated.
maps, well, at least the last map we saw, was definitely a lot more defender-sided compared to Coastline. I believe with Coastline, we'll see a lot different gameplay, possibly more action, because, I mean, it's a crazy map. A lot of vertical play, you know, as you know, and I think 3 viable sites, in my opinion. I mean, a lot of people do play Blue Bar as well, so that could be a 4th viable site, but
I was gonna say, I think we have 3 viable sites and a pocket like a pocket site.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, don't get me wrong, Penthouse is tough to defend, but with the right, you know, strategy and mindset, I don't think it's too hard, you know, of a challenge to conquer. I don't know, in your opinion, what do you think about Penthouse?
I think Penthouse. I think it depends on bands. I think you need to have a Maestro / Echo or a Mira. One of the 3. I think you need to have one of them,
Yeah,
or maybe
sure.
even 2 of them, and play them right.
Mm-hmm.
I think a Mira ban goes a long way with destroying sort of the validity of the site. But I do think overall I would call it viable. There are enough viable strategies on it. I would just say it's not. It would never make it a first choice, unless your reasoning is to try to throw them off. Unless that is your reasoning.
Which Falcon has done already, to be fair.
Oh, absolutely, and it is a valid strategy. I never said it was not. I'm just saying, unless your strategy is to throw people off, I don't think it's your go-to site.
That is true. I'm interested
All
to see
right.
what the people think. Anybody still alive in chat? It has been a long and grueling game, or series, excuse me. But if
Yes,
anyone's
it is
still
now
alive
officially map 3.
there, yep, map 3, the decider in this series, best of 3.
Attacking
Who do you think's gonna win?
attacking band, hard breach, hub,
Okay.
thermite. No, actually, no. On this map, I'll say Maverick. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say Maverick.
Yeah, I was gonna say Coastline's not really too necessary to ban a hard breacher, but hey, I'd still like to see it. We nope.
Nomad, the Moroccan, being taken off the field yet again.
I mean, Aviate really doesn't like the Moroccans. That's been confirmed.
No, they really don't. Aviate is racist against the Moroccan. No, kidding.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
don't
whoa.
quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that.
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard. That is a interesting pick, because Blackbeard has not been picked once tonight.
Especially on Consulate, where Blackbeard is a pretty
Pretty
amazing
deadly,
operator. Yeah. So, interesting band there. defense, we will see. Mira.
There's the Mira that we were talking about. The Mira is very, very, very popular band on Coastline.
Yep.
Like, extremely popular. So I am not surprised even in the slightest. No hard breach ban yet again, I just realized. Sad face. Cowards, give us one.
day.
You cowards.
One day. Alright, T'Chaka ban, make up for it. Nope.
Chunk of it. And there's Echo. So we will see Cade though. Kaid. We will see Kaid. Or at least I don't know if we'll see him, but he's on the board. He's available.
Yeah, this is also, like I said, not really a hard breacher prominent map. It also really isn't a Cade prominent map either. Not really many walls to Electroclaw, and where the Electroclaw's safe.
No, but, I mean, but but no other operator can roam with a DMR.
I mean, hey, one team was, Aviate was roaming with Maestro earlier, so we'll put it past him.
Yeah, exactly. The R in Kaid stands for roamer.
I do definitely appreciate the spelling of Cade there. That's yeah.
The R in Kaid. It stands for
Attackers
roamer.
need to
Tell
locate
me I'm
and defuse
wrong.
bombs.
Setting needle heavy.
Chat, what do you think? Kaid, best roamer, worst
Attackers
roamer?
have located the bomb.
What about the R in Kaid? Do you guys think it stands for roamer, or do you guys think it stands for something else?
That could go a bunch of different ways.
Reservoir going up.
Whereas Rage comes with the R and Cade is silent.
The R in Kaid is silent. Yeah, exactly. Rage
10
gets it.
seconds left. 5 seconds
We have
remaining.
a very fast. Yeah, I would say we have a very fast defense this time. We have both
Attacker's objective is to defuse the
Vigil
bomb.
and a Jaeger, probably both being roamers. But we do also have a Jackal and a Dokkaebi. So a lot of roaming power, but also a lot of roam clear potential.
Changing max.
Interesting.
All
That's very interesting. Oh, what did you read?
No, I'm just very impressed on Satomi's persistence in chat. Not gonna say what of, but
Ooh!
ooh,
Jaeger down for the count. What? Read it back immediately. And he will also take off about 25 health off the buck and comes out unscathed. Vigil, what a shot.
Drone activated.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play. And that is the Dokkaebi off the board without a single logic bomb going off. No phone calls. Your phone is ringing. No, it's not. Your phone is ringing. And alright. I'm not 100% sure what was happening there. But that's unfortunate.
Semantics.
And they're hunting a non-existent Vigil is not in hookah. They're hunting a non-existent roamer. Well, I don't want to say non-existent. No, he's pretty non-existent. He's pretty close to sight.
Phone activated.
Valkyrie could go for a floor. Do it. Do it. Oh, do it. Oh, do it.
Clear.
Do it. Oh, do it. Oh. Bana in lobby, but we'll be traded out by the Buck.
Attackers
But
drop
Doc
the diffuser.
takes out the Hibana. Just try to rush and trade. Does light up the Doc, but he will re-peek. Doc wins that fight. That is 2 kills for Doc. He's gonna heal up Probably used both of his stims, and it is all down to the Buck. No, he only uses one. Buck having to worry
located by
about the
attackers.
crossfire.
15 seconds left.
What a
Attackers
shot!
have recovered their defuse.
Ooh!
10 seconds left.
And that will be Legion closing off the round. There's been a few, like, amazing shots in tonight's game.
I think that one takes the cake right there. that was wow.
Gorgeous. He wasn't shooting at a head. He was returning fire and got a headshot. That's what happened there.
The early advantage going to Aviate this time though. So 1-0. Hopefully Aviate can build up more on that as you want to avoid the 3-3 curse. It's not a good curse to have. It really isn't.
Alright. We do have Thatcher back on the field. He was banned in the last map, but he is back on the field. Not surprising to see him. When Thatcher
Defenders,
is not
protect your bombs from
sidelined,
being
he
defused
is
by attackers.
very often played. We will see a hookah hold.
ATS line of fire. Razor wire is deployed.
Now, if you ask me, I think hookah is probably the strongest site on this map. I probably think it's stronger than Kitchen. I think Kitchen is a little bit more fluid, but I would say that hookah is the better site.
I think you're definitely right. It has a lot of potential to be really good, but there are a couple attacks for this site alone that are just
10 seconds
like
to insertion.
unstoppable. I mean, if you can just create a really good attack for this site,
5 seconds left
I
before
don't really
insertion.
see an answer for it.
Dropping needles.
And I've seen a couple of
Attackers must
things.
locate and defuse the bomb.
I've seen a couple perfect defenses that just haven't worked out because, I mean, the attack is just way too good. So it all comes down to the teams, of course. We'll see. See how it plays out.
Absolutely.
Barricade up!
We do have the round starting out. Thatcher gonna be droning. Ike gonna be doing her thing. Ooh, early pick. Thermite onto the pulse. Not quite sure what that one was.
Deploying drone.
I'm really not. But Castle trying to straight out is trying to take out a drone. Not get it. And so Gridlock will get the vigil. That is a huge loss for the defenders. All right. Let us see what is going on. Does look like they are shaping up for an Aqua attack. That might be very aggressive, but Gridlock will pay for the aggression. One is down. The Jaeger is down. Castle Ever holding on tight.
Oof.
But he will be picked off by the Thermite. That is a triple kill. Legion gets one. Plant going down. Oh my gosh. Jaeger got revived and then immediately got taken out, which is just unfortunate.
I mean, right on cue. Like I said, Hookah has the potential to be, probably the best side on the map, but if your attack is just on point, I mean, there's not really much you can do to stop it. Now, of course, the pulse being picked off in the first 10 seconds is a bit of a scratcher.
Yes, I agree. The pulse getting picked off so early in the round was definitely harmful to the defenders. But I also don't think it was such a crippling blow. I think the crippling blow was the fact that the attackers, once they sort of got that foothold because of the Thermite, I think, killing the Vigil, they were able to sort of establish that foothold. And the moment they had that foothold, there was just nothing the defenders could do. They just got picked off piece by piece.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I think that is probably the most likely thing that happened. You sure?
Yes, I am alive and well. How about you?
Oh. I don't know, maybe?
Oh, which part?
The alive part? I'm not sure. Yeah, sometimes I forget.
That is true. Yeah, amnesia. I hit my head on
10 seconds left before insertion.
One time T threw a drone at me, it hit me head in the head. I wasn't sure if I was alive anymore.
Yeah, how long did you recover? Or how long did it take for you? Sounds like it hurt.
What's it was longer than a second.
That's a long time.
RED scanning.
What is this? What is this? Okay.
Not sure what was going on there. Some antics going on the defense. Ooh, do we have a Pro 90 sniper? Is that...
Pro 90! Yes! Shout out to the Pro 90.
Like guys do.
Target detected! Second floor!
I mean, if you're gonna use the Pro 90, you gotta go all the way.
Yep.
Oh, good point. Ooh.
Knock, knock.
Jaeger getting an early kill.
Attackers drop the bomb defuse.
Getting two!
Oof.
And that's diffuser down. Well, Gridlock's down. I don't think Jaeger knows that she's down. Or if he does, that there's nothing there. He's not doing anything. But
Attackers
one more,
recovered the bomb
another one
diffuser.
does chop bathroom. Gridlock's getting revived, but Gridlock only picked up with 20 HP.
Pro 90.
So 90 kill. There's one for Wavy. Or two, I should say. And that is Habana finally trading out Wavy. All up to the Buck and the Habana. Is it the Pro 90? There's the Pro 90.
Planting toxins.
Buck touching his, shooting at his legs. And Buck will be drone. There is still a whole minute in the round, so the attackers do still have time. They should be droning. They should be trying to figure out what's going on, trying to find everyone. Rook is just gone. Rook is just decidedly gone. We have Rook roaming now.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Ooh!
Reloading.
Oh. And that is now a 1v4. Falcon struggling with coastline this morning. What? Tonight. Lost
It's a
complete
little
track
late
of time.
night. It almost might be morning, depending on where you live.
I mean, hey, okay, think about it this way. If you think about it this way, dusk is morning if you're nocturnal.
It is true. It is true. Some people might be waking up right now.
Yeah.
I say, hey, how you doing to those people?
What's going on? Oh, sorry, wrong reference. Props if y'all if you've seen the original video that that's from.
We give out a lot of references here.
We do give out a lot of references here. Keep up to date. We have a Finka. I repeat. I think this is Falcon's first Finka. We've seen it a few times from Aviate, but I think this is Falcon's first Finka.
And it's spaghetti.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We also have a Maestro, so LMG battle is what I'm seeing. And not to
Located by
mention,
attackers.
for the most part, Falcon is fast. They do have the utility, but they also have the speed. This, and its kitchen, we do have, because it's kitchen, we do have this door.
Activating jammer.
So, just hear me out.
Rush?
Rush.
Rush B?
Yeah, rush.
Seconds left before insertion.
It is Rush B.
5 seconds.
Rush B. Someone get the Soviet Union national anthem playing.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Oh boy.
They are spawning. They spawned the B door side.
Uh-oh.
Could be. Oh. No, it does look like they are setting up. Yeah, it looks like it will be a normal take. For a second there, it was shaping up to be a rush. for a second there. Rush strat is still viable to this day as long as you do it right.
As long as you make sure not to line up and make sure that no one's ready for it.
Right.
Planting toxins.
A bomb has been
The only thing
located.
the only thing that sucks is you can't do the real rush strategy. 5 recruits M870s. I heard the new recruit's not gonna have access to the M870, and that hurts my feelings.
He is gonna have attachments, but no M870. Which kinda sucks. Ooh. You do have a really big
Spaghetti!
spaghetti! Yes.
Always wavy.
Bomb diffuser has been dropped.
That is diffuser in the hands of Wavy now. This could spell disaster for the attackers if they cannot. That is 2 for Wavy. But he will fall off. He will give up the diffuser and fall off, run away with his life. He has taken 2 down and wasted half the round. I think that is a smart play here. It is they have the advantage, but he is going to get tracked by Jackal. With the changes to Jackal, his footprints are new enough that he will get a full ping of 5 times. This is
Drop the bomb.
and Finkel will take out Legion. We'll trade back. We'll step into a Legion mine that is immediately getting rid of her adrenaline surge boost, and she will be taken out. Wavy for the 3rd kill. It is all up to Buck. 1v3. No diffuser in hand. Wavy still holding on to that diffuser. Loses 1 drone to a mute jammer. Not lose the 2nd. Not many options here for Senko. Not many options indeed.
I've seen Senko hit a couple of crazy shots, but it's gonna take a couple more crazy shots to get him out of this
Cover the
situation.
bomb diffuser.
Absolutely. I mean, we have yet to see a 1vx clutch, so I would love
15
to.
seconds left.
But it will not matter. Maestro shutting it down. Great plays. Great plays by the defense, and specifically Wavy. Phenomenal roam game. Taking out 3 of them and wasting a ton of time and keeping that diffuser on lock. Giving it up for a minute, but then just re-securing it in his hands. Saying, no, this is mine. I don't think you understand. I am the captain now.
At this point, I'm not even sure what's going on in the chat, so I feel like I should just stop looking at it.
Oh lordy, what's happening?
Yes.
You know what? Fair.
It is definitely happening.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Hey chat, roast me.
Bomb located by attackers.
Chill out.
Careful what you wish for. But
The
anyway, blue bar defense, alert.
Yeah.
Excited
Also,
not to go
can we-
in-house.
Please talk about the fact it is 1-3 Aviate yet again. all
seconds to go.
3 matches have so far played out
5 seconds to go.
identical to each other.
Attackers are moving to defuse
I just hope it
the bomb.
I don't know what it is about tonight.
I just hope it's not a curse, because I don't want to be involved with any curses. So, Rainbow Six Gods, can we just take it easy? Please.
Please go easy on me.
I feel like that's why a lot of people lose ranked games nowadays, is that they don't praise Rainbow Six Gods before they start the game up.
Deploying drone.
The question is this punch polytheistic or is this monotheistic?
I mean,
Ooh,
honestly,
opening kill from the smoke onto the Montaigne. That is a huge pick. A huge pick by the defense. Great shot by the smoke and the SMG 11. Ooh, getting a little peeksy. He will get nothing from it. Thatcher is in the building, getting droned out.
The attack
Capital
bomb
also
has
in the
been
building.
dropped.
A really big fucking hole coming right up.
Thermite gets 1. Not giving up this round so easily. It was the bandit. His utility is down. Fuser is also down in view sight. Thatcher gets a second one. That is smoke. That is a huge pick. Those canisters will be no more issue. Oh, Maestro. Barely getting away with his head. Still has an interesting predicament. The diffuser is out in the open.
Popping flashbang.
I just don't know if the defenders know this. Capital will get another kill. It's now a 2v4, and there is only a minute left though. If this Jaeger can flank them
Attackers
right
have
now,
recovered their diffuser.
this could be huge.
Deploying drone. Loading bolt.
Maestro, go for the planter! Maestro, no! It's all Jaeger. They are, a
Attackers
lot of them are
activating
low.
diffuser.
1v3. There's an LMG, but he can hold that trigger. Capital still has 32 bullets left in his mag. Is all up to this Jaeger. I don't know what they're like doing.
a little bit of arts and crafts.
Ooh, Thermite will get the final kill of the round, and that is the attackers winning their second round on map 3.
Oof, like you said, it's shaping up to be a repeat of the last 2 maps in terms of trends. I'm not sure if you can even script a game like this. It's just been up and down.
It's here's a reference if anyone gets it. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a reference. We should have like trivia night.
Oh, that could be a good thing.
'Cause I feel like I have a lot of useless knowledge.
Well, there you go. You can possibly be like a contestant in Jeopardy or something.
Okay, see, I have a lot of useless knowledge. I don't have that much useless knowledge.
I mean, all you need is one category to go your way, really. You know?
Yo, get both the
Attackers need to locate and defuse
the daily
bombs.
doubles.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even if you get third, under my impression, I'm assuming you still win money. So,
Yeah, you get $1,000. $1,000 is not something to scoff
It's-
at.
yeah, definitely better than 0. Right?
Right, exactly. Better than 0, and anything better than
located by
0
attackers.
is a win in my book.
Rage is asking a personal request. I don't know if you know what Jackbox Party Pack is.
10 seconds remaining.
I do know what Jackbox is. Yes,
Well,
I do, Rage. Why?
5 seconds remaining.
He's asking if you, you know what? Let's discuss this.
Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb.
Yeah, Rage. You got that. I'll see you in admin gen or something.
Anyway, back to the game. We're going to be defending Hookah once again. Now, Hookah was won by the defenders last time, but of course, first time, well actually it came down to the Pro 90. So, Pro 90 on the board this time.
Nope, sadly.
Yeah.
We do have a fuse though.
Wait, no, LMG. Let's go. Yeah.
But I say, I believe that says 6P4A.
Yep.
You know what? 6P41.
One, there you go. Same thing.
Castle getting very aggressive. He will back off after getting droned. Smart play, smart play. Preserve your life, no point.
Drone is ready to go.
Jaeger did get droned out. Ooh, and Castle gets aggressive and will fall to the Russian
A
LMG.
bomb has been located.
I'm not... Half the round gone, and the attackers for the most part haven't made too much progress towards the site.
I'm a little bit curious as to why Thermite isn't opening the castle barricade.
Who knows?
Smoke.
Maybe they decided it's too much use of
magazine!
utility or too little gain. There
Oh,
it
there we
goes.
go.
It is now open.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
All right. The defense. So far, 45 seconds left. If they pace out their smokes correctly, they can absolutely still win this. 40 seconds. They do get a ping. That, for those of you who don't know, if you put a smoke in that corner, it will actually go through the wall and stop the most common plant site. Doc using that ACOG. Smoke's coming out. User is going down now officially.
15 seconds
Senko
left.
does get this. Does get
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
diffuser did go down. Unusual plant spot. One below. Jaeger does take out the one from below, but it will not see the one
Russian
up top.
LMG!
That is a 4K. I think.
Spaghetti!
And Beach, I hate to phrase it, but would you look at that scoreboard
Oh
for me?
no. Look, someone must have tampered with the Rainbow Six Gods because 3 games in a row. I mean, between the same
This
teams
is-
too. I'm
This
not too
is-
sure what to think of it, really. Also, Satomi in chat calls you Rebel Scum.
Rebel scum.
Because he said you got
Excuse
the
me, sir.
poetry quote wrong.
I was paraphrasing as to not give it away, but you know what? I do appreciate the fact that someone got it correctly. And Satomi, for your information, I am very imperial. For your information. I would help crush the rebellion.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
That's what a rebel
We
would
will be
say.
going. Okay, so first round. That was a row. That's what a narc would say. We will go to Hookah for the first round on Falcon's defense.
Camera activated.
Attackers have located a bomb.
I mean, like you said, this is possibly the best site on the map, so I wouldn't blame Falcon for going here first.
5 seconds to insertion.
Oh, absolutely not.
But they themselves won attack on
Attackers are
them
moving
twice
to
out of
defuse
3
the bomb.
times.
Defender is approaching a kill zone. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the
Get
bomb
the
diffuser.
spawn
Defender is exposed.
That is
Defender has
wavy.
left the
That is
designated staging
one of their top fraggers. Not even one of their top fragger, who has been having an amazing game tonight.
Swapping
A
mags.
set of games, not even just this game, like in a set of games.
A bomb has been located.
And he will now fall. His gun now off the board. IQ's utility off the board. Beautiful pick for Valkyrie. Her cameras have a much higher chance of surviving now. That, you know, Buck doesn't even realize he's being watched at the moment. You ever feel like you're being watched?
I'm sure Buck doesn't. But oblivious to the situation.
Right? Man, I'm glad someone got that reference, low key. That's a little bit more of a obscure one. Tux does get one more before falling immediately to Sophia. Actually, I think they traded. Yeah, they traded. Tux and Sophia will trade with each other, but damage has been done. Her cameras are out there. IQ and Sophia have both fallen to her weapon. Honestly, not a bad loss and from the way that from the way these matches have been going, whoever wins this match should hypothetically just win. After the half, one team just doesn't drop around.
Yeah, at this point, we're just gonna declare the winner of this round the winner of the game. So.
Yeah. No point in watching. No.
Just for anyone who's
Stay.
confused.
And that is 2v4 now.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
100% sure what Sledge is doing. Okay. That was an interesting kill. We'll put it that way. Huh. All right.
I wish I could say something.
Yeah,
I'm just left a little speechless here.
They're just. I don't think Spaghetti knew where he was, and then just kind of scared him. I'm assuming is what happened there, but that was funny.
I mean,
So we are gonna go no hard breach. No hard breach. First time we're seeing this on this map, but like you said, hard breaches on this map aren't necessary.
Attackers need
So,
to locate and defuse bombs.
Not too unusual to see no hard breach.
Attackers have located a bomb.
We'll go kitchen for round 8. Falcon coming off 4 rounds in a row. Like you said, I mean, maybe it's just the momentum that they carry. You know, 2 rounds, 1 in a row. They just take it to 6. Maybe that won't be replicated here, but I mean,
10 seconds.
pattern repeats itself.
I mean,
History repeats itself, I should say.
5 seconds left.
if I'm
Attackers
if I'm
are
Aviate, I'm scared.
Yeah,
That's what I'll say.
I'm scared. The Rainbow Six Gods not on my side.
Evil eyes ready.
And this week on How Is That Not a Headshot?
Reloading!
I love that show.
Swapping mags!
I feel like every Rainbow Six player subscribes to that.
Yeah, that one and Why Is He There? It's also another show.
He's one shot.
He's 1 HP.
Followed by he's followed by he's 1 HP.
Those are really good shows.
If you don't watch them, are you really?
Probably not.
Wait, hold on. I was about to say that. I was like, wait a minute. There's like. All right, I'm glad I had that overview of that because that was.
I mean, a lot of action coming out in about 5 seconds there, it seemed like. Losing the buck, though, is a huge loss for the attackers. However, they are in a 5v3 or 4v3 advantage now.
Advantage. But Falcon with those 2v4 clutches and Sophia being distracted. Yeah, I was gonna say with Sophia being distracted, and I not realize that Mike was there. And here it is. It's officially now 2v4. It is now officially back into that 2v. But it will 4v1. Aviate refusing to give up this time with only with a whole minute left on the clock. That is the Sophia taking 4-4. The pattern is officially been broken.
Yeah, Sophia just taking matters into her own hands, you know, defying the whole pattern. And I mean, hopefully for Aviate, this is a good thing to sign, a good sign of things to come.
Absolutely.
Jar Jar Binks, our best Sith Lord that never was.
Darth Jar Jar. Who said that? Who said it's Tommy or Max? Yeah, King.
That is true. This map could go to OT. So hey,
This map could
OT.
indeed go to OT.
We could see it in a long
First
time.
OT of playoffs. First
Yeah.
OT of playoffs. Man, I can't wait till finals.
Oh boy, unlimited overtime.
Yeah. Unlimited OT.
Yep.
Attackers need to locate
Yep.
and
Last
defuse
Summer
as
Cup,
many bombs
Max
as
and
they
I had
can.
to endure that. Oh boy. That was,
Yeah.
That was rough.
Attackers
I
discovered the
wasn't.
location of the
I was
bomb.
not in state during the Summer Cup finals, but I heard of that infamous game. I heard of that infamous game. I heard you guys were amazing though. I heard you guys kept it up.
But yeah, I mean, the best we could. I mean, it was, shoot, I don't know how long. It was probably 6 hours, somewhere around there.
10 seconds to go.
This is crazy.
5 seconds left.
Was it best of 5-2 or was it best of 3?
Attackers are heading out to
overtime?
defuse a
And it
bomb.
went
It's
to
best-
4 maps.
Jesus.
So I couldn't imagine what it would have been if it went to map 5. Oh,
Goes to match 5. Beach is just sitting, like
drop the bomb.
crawling.
Attackers
He's like
have recovered their
crawling. Please
Down. Yeah.
have mercy.
someone revive me.
I has ray gun.
Revive me. It's pretty good. That is still a meme that lives on one of my best books.
Fresh fire going in!
It's a good meme. It's a solid meme.
Anyway, back to Blue Bar again. Surprising to see that we've seen this twice already in this game. Even with Kitchen
And
still
we
available.
had not.
Yeah.
I was gonna say with Penthouse also not being touched. Opening kill for the attacking team. I don't really know what that was for. But fighting back, Buck will fall to Spaghetti. Spaghetti trying to take out another one, but will be traded. Will be taken out by the Zofia. Okay, one smoke canister will be used. And it looks like Smoke's gonna get aggressive. Misses the shot and will pave with his life. It is now a 1v4 in the hands of Valkyrie, who's not even on site. She's above. Oh no, Valkyrie.
Attackers are activating the diffuser. Defender has left the designated staging area.
Oh, they know where she is now. Oh no. Not even one. It will be the attackers winning round 9, putting themselves up 5-4. Now, momentum has seemingly heavily switched sides in favor of the attackers, aka Aviate.
Yep, definitely. Now they have a lead, like on the scoreboard, and momentum completely in their way, in their favor. We would be going back to Buka at this moment. I'm just puzzled as to why they went blue bar instead of kitchen. I mean, they might not have.
I agree, but I think if I now I don't have every site in front of me that Falcon has chosen tonight, but as far as my memory serves me, I don't think Falcon has played the same site twice in a row on any of the maps tonight. What win or loss?
To look at that.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I'm gonna say I think you do have all the rounds in front of you.
I do, and it does look like they have repeated sites once, but that is about it.
So it's just however Falcon plays, they just don't like to repeat sites. They lost, they move on.
And keeping the other team on their toes while also trying to make sure that they're not smart
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
strategy and
10
insight.
seconds
So
left.
it's a good mindset to have.
5
It
seconds
is a good
left.
mindset to have because I feel like a lot of teams fall into that rut of, oh, we almost won. You know, we play it again, play it again, play it again.
Attackers have recovered their
Activated.
diffuser.
I mean, and the one time Falcon
Valkyrie.
did repeat, they won the round afterwards. So
Maybe that should say that they should repeat Tux, I don't know if you saw that, did go for the same exact spawn peek he did last time. Did not work out for him in his favor this time. And Zofia just steamrolling
Attackers have
ahead
located
even
a bomb.
further. Just taking out the smoke. That is a
Attackers have dropped the bomb
huge
diffuser.
play.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
They are setting up. It looks like they're setting up to take site with a finca. This might be a very fast site take. Not necessarily a rush, but it does appear to be shaping up to be a fast site take.
up.
Diffuser is being
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
C4 will go out. Beautiful from Tux. Diffuser is now down in sight. It is 4v4 with a minute 40 left on the clock. This is still very doable. But Diffuser is down inside the hookah bar. And that will be one falling to the Finca. Now, the advantage is back in the hands of the attackers. No one is below any longer, but Valkyrie is going to seemingly rotate in at the exact same moment. Unfortunate for Zofia, she doesn't know that Valkyrie's behind the bar.
Incoming adrenaline boost.
Oh, Jackal.
Uh-oh.
We'll see that she's behind the bar. Did you not see the ping? He did not see the ping. Finca tried to revive, but will not be. That is. And now it's 1v3. And the attackers still managed to pull out a win, putting themselves 6-4 on map, match, and series point. Aviate needs one more round to secure this win. Now,
I mean, once
Falcon
again-
needs to force overtime.
Yeah, once again, Falcon losing a body like almost right away. Once again, I believe that was the. Ooh, died
Smoke.
right away
It
this
was the
time. Yeah, the smoke. Oh, that is a huge loss
Which-
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a big pick. It was a big pick. And Zofia has just been steamrolling ahead, and Axanor, I'll say, has just been steamrolling ahead. Just sort of can't lose a gunfight right now. They are hot. They are. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I mean, even at that fact, I believe if just Falcon clean up a couple mistakes and
defuse as many
don't,
bombs as they
you know,
can.
die right away on defense, things could look a lot better for them. Obviously, you know, easy to say in hindsight, but you just gotta clean up the mistakes.
Deploying it.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Camera feed is
We will go back to the kitchen. So, like you said before, hopping sites is pretty common.
Using ammo.
Absolutely.
Device placed.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left before insertion.
Reinforced. Placing my
Bandit, what are you
Attackers
doing?
Defuse the bomb.
Oh boy.
Defender has left the designated staging
Yep.
area.
Ooh! Will be... One tap, imagine. Valkyrie will be taken down to... Ooh, a very deep run out. It does look like Falcon is getting desperate.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
They're doing anything they can to win.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Smoke has the FMG9. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, the FMG9 has seen its couple of buffs in damage and fire rate, so not a bad pick by any means.
Stun grenade out.
Didn't say it was, just, you know, still a little bit more of an...
Stay clear of the
Yeah.
blast.
Definitely. Hear that.
Oh, just can't control the recoil.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
They don't have a lot of site presence right now.
Back cage.
There's a lot of pressure near site, but not a lot of pressure like on site itself. Oh,
Attackers
beautiful
recover the
pick by
diffuser.
Senko. Proving you don't need an ACOG to win those long range engagements.
Senko's been on fire today.
There's been a few players that have just been popping off on both teams. Senko with another. It looks like Falcon is not just out of it yet. They still have some fight left in them. Sophia, however, is still...
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
They trade! They trade! So,
Oh,
ooh,
UE's in place.
that is Ash taking a 2. It is now a 2v2. 40 seconds off of the clock. This is anyone's round.
Nest in position.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
This is anyone's round. All
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
We'll miss the pre-fire.
15
Jaeger will win
seconds
that,
left.
but we'll be taken out by the smoke canister. That Falcon showing that they are not done quite yet. Falcon must win the next round to force overtime. This is the last round of regulation.
I mean, Senko doing a lot to help his team out there, getting effectively. I mean, he did get 2 that round, but effectively 3, as he did distract that thermite enough in Sunrise for the smoke to hold the cross and kill him. So, really good job by Senko there to hold it down.
Absolutely, and I actually even think Senko actually downed Thermite, and his teammate just traded him. Yeah, his teammate just took the kill.
A little bit of change of momentum maybe coming here.
This has been a very intriguing map, and this is why I like Coastline. To me, Coastline is probably as close to balanced from the attack defense side of things as you can sort of get.
Yeah.
Diffused by
Especially
I think-
depending on how the bands go.
Yeah, I think statistics back that up.
Look at
Back that
this.
up. Yeah, which is not. It's like
despite it being his own one.
I actually speak
Uh,
so I own Duolingo.
I speak gibberish.
I mean, that's
I
a
speak
very
gibberish.
valuable language to speak.
Yeah. Also, do you see where we are?
You're in penthouse.
Indeed, we are.
10 seconds to insertion.
Huh.
Stay clear of ATS line of fire.
This is gonna
5
be.
seconds remaining.
I mean, with hookah open, I know we've said Falcon doesn't like to
Attackers are
repeat sites
moving
they
out
just
to locate
lost,
a
but I
bomb and
mean,
defuse it.
to
Attackers
go
have dropped the bomb
penthouse,
diffuser.
they must really not trust themselves.
Attackers
in
recovered the
hookah.
diffuser.
I agree. It's but maybe they also said, you know what? Hey, we haven't played hookah. I mean, we haven't played penthouse once. Maybe we can throw them off.
It's definitely true.
Evil eye deployed. ATS up and running. Reloading! Cover me!
With the amount, with how consistently that they have been bringing a sledge, I'm not sure castling outside windows is all that helpful.
Yeah. I mean, it does give them, you know, a notice as to where they are, sort of.
Fresh fire going
But so does punching if you as long as you're paying
It's true.
attention.
No
boy.
hard breach on the side of the attackers.
Attackers have
Nothing to
located
get
a
this
bomb.
VIP wall. I'd be interested to see how they exactly attack this.
Concussion
I am
ready.
intrigued as well.
Filipinka.
The attacker bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Castle does take a little bit of damage from that impact grenade. There is a micro camera backing him up. He will pre-fire on away.
Bomb located by attackers.
Nice shield position in that theater doorway.
Yeah, absolutely.
You eat them place! Get them
Zofia and Jackal now looking for this roamer. And it will be Twitch to take out the Ella. Also, I just we have a Twitch. We haven't seen her all game. All
I was
match,
gonna make a
all night.
note of that and totally forgot.
This is very even. Even health-wise, this is very even match.
Loading mag!
But defense will take one. The smoke taking out the IQ, and that is diffuser down as well. And a unfortunate TK will take out the Twitch. No. This match is starting to look like it will go into overtime. It would take. Ooh. It would take a miracle in this 1v4
Loading mag.
to win. And that is it. Overtime. Falcon fighting back hard enough to force out that overtime. Holy crap.
I mean, just when you think this game couldn't get better. Map
Right?
3,
Oh my
overtime,
Goodness.
just like, I don't know, just like anyone writing a story would draw it up, you know? Coming down to an overtime on the deciding map. This is gonna be intense, and I hope everyone's got popcorn, or maybe, I don't know, give me some or something. I'm kind of hungry at this point, honestly. I don't know about you.
Oh, the TK, I just got a DM. The TK, it doesn't really affect the round in the long run. The TK was on Twitch due to an elite. It was due to her elite. I didn't notice it.
That's unfortunate.
I mean,
It's
so
just
rule
siding
state
round.
because of the elite, the round would have been forfeit anyway. So they did TK, her, but
Attackers need to
at that
locate
point
and
she'd already
defuse
gotten
as
a
many
kill.
bombs as they can.
So it would have had to have been either a rehost or a forfeit. I think because the round was past the prep phase, it would have been a forfeit, which would have meant
Attackers have located a
OT
bomb.
either way. So that is unfortunate.
Regardless, thank you for Falcon for not putting us through that.
Camera in position.
And for winning the round.
Wall fortified!
Gender meridian.
Camera up and running.
Evil eye deployed.
So just have to pay a little bit closer attention to that. Our bad.
ATS
10 seconds to insertion.
Yeah.
We hadn't seen a Twitch all night, and I just sort of
5 seconds left.
caught off guard by that. By the way, Aviate staying on defense. I mean, yeah, defense. Wow. Aviate's not swapping sides, staying on attack for the first round of overtime.
Flashbang. Drone active.
Blast area.
This is very similar to the attack they did the last time they attacked Kitchen, which I don't remember what the outcome of that game was, but the attackers will get the opening kill, and that is the Valkyrie down. At least her utility is already out and about, which that is a C4 down, which is a huge deal.
Changing mark.
There's a lot of people inside the Sunrise Bar.
Oh.
They have a sort of a... Ooh, what an aggressive...
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Oh, and it works out in their favor! But Thermite does get one. It traded out. It does trade out. Another trade out by Jaeger. It's 3v3 with low health on the Thermite. But Zofia and Jackal are still basically on full. And with how influential Zofia has been this game, that is not a bad thing to have.
Loading new mag. Stay clear. Time to bring some here.
Oh! Thermite just opening up all the walls. Thermite does fall. Smoke canister does go out,
Attackers recovered
and
the
will
bomb
be
diffuser.
Spaghetti gets the double kill, taking out the Jackal. It is now a 3v1 on the side of the Zofia. I don't know if they know where she is. They do know where she is, or at least they suspect it. That is one kill for Zofia. There are still gas canisters left in Smoke's hand, I do believe. Yep, there are two. 17 seconds left on the clock.
15 seconds remaining.
Make. She gets one!
Attackers bomb diffuser has
And
been dropped.
Legion will get the final kill of the round.
Things are coming really
Falcon.
close right now.
Falcon, 1 round off of taking the match. Holy crap. This game has been 3 hours.
I mean, 3 hours well spent. It's all
3
coming
hours
down to,
absolutely well spent.
you know, just one final moment here. And if Falcon could just pull out an attacking round here, which they pulled out 3 themselves, we will see the series win for Falcon. But if not, the 7-7 tie, and pretty much a storybook ending to a 3-game series to have it go all the way.
Montaigne coming out on the side of Fable. Sorry, I was answering a question that I was DM'd from one of the teams.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Setting trauma pack here.
We do have a Montaigne coming out on the side of Fable. I feel like every time they've brought in the Montaigne, it has not worked
Attackers
out.
have located a bomb.
It's... yeah. I mean, Aviate's done a great job with countering the Montaigne, you know? That one time I remember with the Capcan sausage, the C4 fake, that was nice.
That was a beautiful fake, yeah.
But they've also been, you know, one person distracting the other person
10 seconds remaining.
is cross, so they've been doing very well against the Montaigne. I'm surprised
5 seconds to
Falcon's
insert.
bringing it out, you know, for a match point. We'll be interested to
Right.
see.
Attacker's
Everything
objective
rides
is
on
to
this.
defuse a bomb.
Also, if just Kitchen has been sort of Falcon's best defensive site, and even if Aviate wins this, round, Falcon goes back on defense and has to defend one of their more off sites, but Axanor, but he does get revived because of the dock, but does go down from the spawn peak, losing now only a quarter of his health, but he cannot be downed again, and he loses
Attacker's
his
bomb
rook
diffuser
armor.
has been dropped.
However, does trade back equally 75 health onto the Jackal.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Bomb located by attackers. Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Let's proceed slowly.
This is an interesting predicament they find themselves in because they do not have a smoke. Pro 90.
Return to the Pro 90.
Also IQ LMG.
I'm dry.
So far, not really too much action going on. Just a couple shots coming out from both sides.
Feels like they're sort of trying to prod each other, trying to see and feel out the weaknesses.
Reloading.
All 10 operators still on the board, and and more than 2 minutes, minute 45 seconds have passed.
Deploying
This
drone.
round is very slow. The teams, you can feel the pressure starting to get to the teams. Ooh, that grenade was almost both
Attackers
really
dropped
good
the
and
bomb
really
diffuser.
bad for.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
And Senko able to get one, but
Ugh.
can't. Runs out of ammo. Pro 90 to trade back, but Senko will get
Ooh.
the second one. And Spaghetti gets another 4v2. This could be it.
Stay behind me.
It is all up to them to win the 4v2. C4 goes out. C4 misses. Does a little bit of damage. Montaigne, not enough. He does get IQ. Montaigne is low on health as well. This is winnable.
15 seconds left.
Only 15 seconds left on the clock.
10 seconds remaining.
They have you covered. Stay close.
5 seconds left.
Senko gets a triple kill. They win by
Operators, you are out of time.
by time. They won by time. Oh my God, the 2v4. Why did the Montaigne not plant? Why
Oh
did the
my
Montaigne not
goodness.
plant? This is it. This is the last round. Double overtime. Map 3. 5th round 15. This is it. The winner of this round takes it.
Wow. I thought for sure that last round Cinco was about to send them off. I mean, a couple of beautiful shots there. But the
Senko had a
time...
triple kill. Senko had a triple kill. I hate to say it, but all Montaigne had to do was hold X. I hate to say it.
couple of small mistakes
I
coming up from Falcon. Once again, I just haven't been able to escape it.
Absolutely not.
Attackers
Oh
need
my
to locate and
goodness.
defuse
This
as
is
many bombs as they can.
so. It comes down to hookah, which they've had mixed. If I remember correctly, Falcon has had mixed results
Yes.
on.
They won their first defensive hookah and lost their second. Haven't returned since. So
This is going to be. This is it. And remember, this is playoffs, so this is this is a one win.
10 seconds remaining.
This is not a double
Winner, go
win.
home.
This is a single elimination. This is
5 seconds.
go win or go home.
insertion.
Exactly. So this is
Attackers are
both teams
moving
right
out
now
to
are
locate
fighting
a
for their
bomb.
lives. You can look at this. 6 people in the lobby have over 10
Camera
kills.
activated.
6 people. This is crazy. No one is. I don't want to say. I mean, from kills, we
Bomb located by
Vet,
attackers.
Vilix or whatever is struggling this map, but he had a great map earlier. So
Yeah,
this
really
entire
excellent map.
game. Yeah, this entire game. And speaking of that, there's his second kill of the game not around too soon. Not around too soon. And that is a. Ooh, was that also showing up big? 2 kills starting off this round. Run out.
Attackers have
Jaeger will
located a
take out the
bomb.
Jackal, but he will be traded. Triple kill. I think that they have the potential. I think to maybe get a plant off.
Activated. Scanning for devices and hubs.
All it's the stock to
Thrown
stop
in.
pretty much anything coming from the attackers.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Oh, Doc getting a beautiful shot. That is diffuser down in sight. That is double kill from the Doc. Doc overhealing the Maestro and himself. Diffuser is down in sight. This is it. Oh, do they not know the? Do they know about the Capital? They do not, but now they do. This is locating the beautiful prediction by Senko. Maestro, 2v1. They're all on sledge. Sledge gets 1v1. 30 seconds left on the clock. Grenade in hand. Grenade does not hit his mark. Doc is rotated back inside of Hookah. Sledge is not aware of this. He is now. Ping's coming out.
15 seconds left.
Doc wins it. Doc wins it. That is Falcon taking map 3 in a 1v1. Lurks.
Oh my god.
Oh, that last round was intense. Holy crap.
You could not write a better ending. Oh my god.
Holy crap. We will get Deadly in here for a brief interview. Oh. Jesus Christ. I just gotta wait for the lobby to load up. Welcome, Deadly. Remember to include your audio. How's it going? How's it going? You tell me how's it going.
Panic attack of the century. Holy hell.
That last round alone was
No, it was something else.
I'm assuming Lurks was sweating to death.
Oh, yes. The quietest
so
party.
Yeah, right? The quietest party probably turned into the loudest one, right?
Yep.
Very quickly. So, first things first, GG's to you, gentlemen. What a game.
Thank you.
What a game. Absolutely. So, Consulate. I'll just start at the beginning. Consulate. You guys were doing pretty good when you were attacking, ended up 3-3. And then Aviate got on attack and you just kind of dropped it. You
Yeah.
want to talk about that?
Um, most of the time, I think for defense, it was we didn't set up properly, and I think a few times it was like instant wall bangs. I think Goyo, one round running lobby, he gets wall banged from yellow stairs of all things. The yellow stairs window. You know what I'm talking about? It was by the
Yes.
Sophia, and he was like, "What?" And we were, it fell apart there. Okay, sorry.
In enjoy and well, one include your audio, Sunko. We are included being joined by Sunko. Decided to invite him because you, my friend, had an insane at least last map. That last map
Yeah.
was you were insane. But
Thank you.
but back to you, Deadly. So just a lot of just kind of unfortunateness. Is that
Oh, yes.
misfortune is that. Then you guys absolutely turned it around, and I don't know if you guys realized while playing it, but the first two maps were actually all three maps were identical. It ended in a 3v. It ended in a 3-3, and in the first map, in the first two maps, map obviously Aviate won all of their attacks, and then you guys won all of your defenses on Cafe. Is Cafe just like a more like a well practiced map? Is that just like a well practiced map for you guys? Or?
Recently, yeah, but we have total practice time mostly on Coastline, but we haven't played it in a while.
We had
So-
you could say that Cafe, it's actually not our best map. Like I said, I think we just practiced. We just got into one of the qualifiers for MMG, and I guess we had the most experience from there because it was a sweaty game just like that one.
You should have seen,
just-
dude. You should have heard the party with B. Our party was just shitting on Deadly. That
Oh,
last
man.
game. We were just.
I think I got
'Cause
3 kills in total.
No, he was Montaigne and he had service and he was gonna go for the plant, and then the castle ran up and started pre-firing him, and he got scared and canceled defuse. He didn't get back down in time. It was a 3v1, and he canceled.
Oh yeah, that you're talking about
Yeah.
that overtime round.
Yeah.
I was about to get to Coastline. So Coastline obviously was just an insane match. Now you guys were down 6-4, which means it was do or die. It was do or die for you guys. Was there like a switch or something? Because you guys kind of came back with a ferocity that I just
we came
wasn't
to
really expecting.
to the realization that we need to get our shit together. I guess we realized how like important this match was. It was third map in a best of 3 in playoffs, and I guess we just realized, and then we shifted into gear.
We did not want to finish
Yeah.
it there. We want to continue
Yeah.
on the journey.
Oh, absolutely. So, Beach, on any of the maps, you got some questions?
Absolutely. First of all, great series, guys. Congratulations on the
Likewise.
Yeah, great
you're
series
moving on.
indeed.
win. But one thing for sure is we noticed that you guys, once you lost a site, you didn't go back to it like right away or within a couple of rounds. Why is that? You guys just didn't.
I don't know.
Really, it's because
So, we had
didn't
a
want to give
Tux.
them enough momentum.
Tux is
basically.
kind of he didn't practice with us on this map
Okay.
enough, so he didn't know the strats. So I mean, I guess going into it first round, if we didn't want to go back to the same site and we just wanted to give him I guess show round of all the sites, I guess.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. You guys didn't want to get the momentum. Okay. And wait, shoot. There was another thing. Okay, yeah.
Come on, Beach.
No, how'd your guys' morale like flip around? I know you lost that first map, and obviously you're not going to be, super down. But like, how was the morale changed around after that cafe win?
Oh, that's a good question.
Really, we knew, like, the moment that we went into Cafe, we knew our strats were, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but they were definitely unique. Especially one for reading, mining and top floor. We worked really hard on those strats, and well, besides them destroying our roamers, we knew we are hardened on those sites, and I guess they just fell apart. I guess they got angry at one point and started running like just fraggers. I noticed, but we honestly came back. First time we ran the Monty ever, and it perfectly executed for some of those sites. So I'm really happy with my team.
Yeah, I noticed you guys went
Yeah.
mining first on defense as well.
Yeah,
That
we were
caught
really
us off guard.
confident, really confident with that strat that we had.
Yeah, I mean, rightfully so.
Confidence
Yeah, that
is
worked very well.
confidence is key, and you showed it. You showed it. So absolutely deserved it. So, all right. Well, I think that pretty much does it for the questions. Obviously, you guys, I don't know, just making sure you're familiar with it. I'm gonna give you about 30 seconds to shout out whoever you want. You know, team, orgs, etc., socials, anything. Literally, you could shout out your mom if you want. So I'll let you two figure out who wants to do it, and then you can go for it.
Well,
So go.
Fuzzy's coach,
Begin.
you do you, buddy.
Okay, well,
Are you-
first off, my team, of course, they fucking phenomenal. That all of them were rank stars 2 months ago, and now they're fucking destroying comp. Let's just say it like that. Like they never cave in. Secondly, I wanna congrat all my haters. Big boost. All my fans. We don't have any, but if you want to be a fan, by all means. The casters, especially. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see the stream right after this. And I mean, I guess that's it.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
so Falcon will be moving forward. They won the series 2-1 with double OT 1v1 finishing the match. Insanity. Give Lurk my best, honestly. Give him my best. That was a crazy round. I've been Loopy, my co-host Beach, and we say goodnight.
Good
Hey,
night.
guys,
Good night.
Have a good one.
Thanks.